Hello. What's up?
Sorry about that.
No,
Uh,
you're good. What's up?
Not much, not much. I'm excited to play some Star Fox.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Actually, let me get your Fugi set up right now because I forgot to. Whoa, wait. Oh, you've used Fugi before.
Oh, I think I have I? I think I
Yes,
have.
I
Does it
see.
have an icon there or
It
something? Wait.
it has you sitting on a pile of books.
It does. Yes. I can change that.
But I'm
Wait.
doing it. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, you can do it? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, because
Skippers.
I'm in a book club, so I with like a stream book club thing, so I sometimes use that.
Nice, nice. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Hopefully, if I set everything right on OBS, it should be able to just pull you up. There you are.
Hell yes.
Let me see.
So
And
I'm not a furry character, so I was like, I need to have like I had that drawn, so I was like,
it's cool. It's cool. Hey, oh wait, I never changed. I never changed the settings on this. So yeah, let me just fix something real fast. I have my Elgato set up in a way so I can stream. I can stream the game to you, so you can see what's happening in real time.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
No, no, no. Yeah, no. Let's see. Share. Where not OBS? Elgato. Donde está? There's the cat.
You have a Elgato?
HD 60.
Hell yes.
All right. Let me know if you can see it
Yeah,
on your end.
I can see it. Huh? Are you playing
Fantastic.
on the Switch?
Your mother has a
Oh my
job and is a
god.
respected member of the community.
No one talks about my mother that way!
I forgot to turn off these alerts, but at the same time, they're kind of funny to me.
That's Billy and Mandy alert. That's good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. What's it called? Ugh, let me see. Let me just fix one thing. First things first. Hey Craig. Hey Grave. Hopefully everyone's having a good night. Twitch chat. Oh yeah, I forgot. I changed it to Streamlabs so I can you can see the chat. The chat can be a little more transparent.
Gotcha.
Okay. You're furry now, Don. It's too late. It's true. Craig established on the internet. That means it's true now. That's the rules.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
All right.
The trick is I've been a furry the whole time.
But yeah. Well, let me just move you.
You've played Star Fox before, right?
I've
Star Fox 64.
I've played this game so many times. It's
I
like
was gonna say.
it's ridiculous.
I feel like nobody can play this game like just casually. It's either like it's one of your favorites or you're like not that into it. So.
What's it called? I mean, this is the first game of voice acting. This is the first game of voice acting I've played.
Yeah, it was probably the same for me too. That was like crazy when when I was younger. I was like, oh my god, the whole game has voice acting, like every single line.
Yeah, what's it called? And I didn't even know that this was a remake of another game.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a sort of like pseudo reimagining almost.
Love the PNG. Oh, thank you. This was done by PaperDawn themselves.
Oh yeah, what do you know? I forgot. I was like, I haven't even like the stream open. I was like, oh yeah, yeah.
What's it called? Yeah, no, everybody's been loving this. I've been pointing all my friends in your direction. Hopefully, you get a commission soon.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten a few commissions when they're like cited you as like, yeah, my friend Cyber. I was like, oh hell yeah, it's appreciated. It's very appreciated.
Yeah. No, I love to spread the word. I'm here to try and mod and give Cyber shit when he screws up, as you do. Yeah. By the way, there's this whole weird thing about my stream where they bully me, which is okay.
That's fine.
That's a good. One of my redeems is called Twack, and it's like if you hear me scream, sorry in advance because I'm wearing earbuds, and
Okay.
it's literally the Team Fortress 2 frying pan sound effect, and it hits me right in the drums.
Hell yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say. Yeah. Do you know how to get the best ending? You're gonna try to go for the best ending. Like, how are you gonna play it?
So I wanted to ask, like, do you have time for me to do both endings, like normal route and hard route?
I can probably stick around. I'm not sure when I'll have to clock out, but like I'll be around. Yeah. If I had I'm sure you know how to play this game, but recommendations, just do it whatever way, and then do the true ending after.
Okay. How about this? How about I just show off because my friend thinks I can't get to the medio warp thing.
Oh, come on. That's like Star Fox 64 101. Of course you can do that.
Anyone can do it. What's it called?
Gotta trust your instincts.
And check your D diffusers.
Yeah. Yeah, oh man. I love this fucking game. It's so good.
I need to grab a physical copy of it because
Yeah.
I've bought this game so many times. It's actually pretty sad.
I play this game at least once a year. It's probably the most. I mean, it's short. It's obviously like like an hour or two.
Oh yeah.
But I probably played this game through more than any video game of all time. Like I've played this game at least once a year since 1997.
Has it gotten easier now that the 3DS exists?
Yeah, true. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 3DS version. I actually usually default to the N64 version still whenever I want to play this game, but 3DS version is really good.
You know the crazy thing is, I always go back to the 3DS version now because that's the only one I know how to get. I'm more comfortable getting medals with. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. It's easier in that game if that is. I feel bad saying that, but
Don't
it is
tell me
easier.
that. Oh god, I gotta revoke my gamer card.
No, it's fine. It's just a little bit. There's a little bit more leeway. I like it though. Like I like it a lot more in the 3DS version. This game is brutal, getting all the medals and getting the like expert rank or whatever.
Oof.
It's just like so hard. I don't think I've ever actually done it.
Wait, did you ever unlock Landmaster mode and on foot mode?
No.
Yeah,
way.
okay.
I remember looking it up as a kid and then trying to and just like struggling so much and just being. And me and my brother were just like, this isn't worth it.
No, as a kid, that was one of those. That was one of those rumors. Like, oh, you can play as them on foot. I'm like, that's not true.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Yeah. I remember reading that in like, oh my. This is gonna
Was it EGM?
This is gonna age me to shit. I would like read them in those cheat booklet things, and it was never cheats. It was always just like how to unlock shit. And it was like, oh, so can I swear?
Yeah, no, you can swear. Like, no, like, I am a 18+ streamer. I just look cutesy.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I like. I was just gonna say, I would like read those like cheat booklets, and it would say like, oh, to unlock on foot mode. I'm like, on foot mode. I'm like, that's gotta be fake. Like, there's no way. And then like when YouTube came out, I like searched it one random day, and I was like, it's real. I was like, what?
It doesn't help that also I used to buy Scholastics books, and those
yes.
those cheat books never worked.
Nope. Yeah, those were it's like ridiculous. Like in retrospect, it's such a funny idea now. It's like people who didn't grow up with those, it literally lied. Like there was literally just like it would just take them from the internet, and like so many times those websites just lied. Like the cheat codes just didn't work. It would be like, oh, press this combination of buttons in like this game, and it just didn't work.
Get Sephiroth in your party in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, it was so weird. It's like
it's such the most specific lies.
Yeah. I remember I tried for hours. It was like get every coin in Paper Mario, and you can get Yoshi as a partner. And I was like, "What, really?" I tried so hard. Or I like totally believed that like what was it? The one where you can get Sonic and Melee. Do you remember that?
Oh my god!
Like the screenshot and everything.
I think I still have that EGM article.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, it was classic. I believed that, so I was like, no way. I was like, because it was funny because at the time, since it wasn't like super easy to get that kind of information, like unlocking Mr. Game & Watch felt like a myth. It was like when you finally got him, it was like that was real. Like oh my god. So it's like Sonic didn't feel that far off. It was just like something people haven't discovered yet.
I mean, he came eventually.
He did, yeah, sure did. That was crazy too.
What's it called? Oh crap! I forgot. I hate the first-person mode in this.
I was gonna say, I was like, damn, you just do first-person mode to get that? I was like, I'd never do that.
No. It just happens because I'm playing off the Switch Pro. I was debating which version should I play this off of. Should I play it off the Switch? Should I play it off my Wii U? Should I dust off the N64 and plug in the converter? That would actually be a pain in the ass to set up, honestly.
Oh yeah. I think the Switch version's definitely the way to go. I think the Wii U version's emulation's weird, so I've heard the Switch is pretty good though.
Yeah, no, it plays surprisingly more comfortable than okay, not to shit on the Wii Remote Controller Plus.
Yeah.
But it feels so hollow compared to like a Switch controller, a Switch Pro controller.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that's like my favorite thing about the Pro controller is that it has such a weight to it. It's like it has a really good weight.
It's ready. What's it called? Damn it! I forgot the pun I was gonna go with. It's that Nintendo power. There we go. We'll just go with that.
Yeah. Nintendo. Oh wait, what is it called? Nintendium or something? Nintendo makes shit out of. Yeah. Oh man. The 3DS version, I do really like this game, but it doesn't emulate well. Surprisingly, it has a lot of issues emulating it, so it kind of sucks.
I've been like bothering like YouTubers and stuff, wondering if they'll sell me their 3DS capture card.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh man, I still want it. One of my friends has it. Like one of my friends that used to stream. Oh man, like decades, almost a decade ago now. He used to do like streaming in YouTube, and he got a 3DS capture card when they were like new. Like, I think he bought it for like maybe like 100 150 bucks.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and he still has it, and like. I don't want to screw him over, but I would love to. I would love it. I don't really talk to him super often, so I don't want to just mess him to be like, hey, can I have your capture card? But, like, I also do. But then at the same time, I don't want to, like, offer him a lowball because those things are expensive now. Like, I think they're like $1,000 almost.
No way they're a grand. Oh,
yeah,
man.
they're going up there because all the companies that made them stopped. So it's like the only ones left are the ones out there, and there weren't that many made, so.
Dang. That just saddens me because I don't know. There's so many 3DS games and DS games I would love to stream or release that aren't properly like recorded.
I know, right? Yeah, I hope because I mean it'll happen eventually. I hope there will be an easy consumer option for streaming 3DS because it's hard right now. There is a way you can stream through a modded 3DS. You can just stream it over like the internet, so it just kind of like captures the screen through like software, but it's laggy and it doesn't look great. Maybe it's better than it used to be, but when I was trying it, it's just the 3DS doesn't have great like internet, so it's like, but yeah, hopefully eventually they'll make a easy to use mod. I'm willing to go into the 3DS and solder shit if I need to. Like I'm willing to do it. Just give me an at-home kit for it. Like,
let's change course because want to prove somebody wrong.
I love that about this game, that you can like screw up and then still get back on track if you like do certain accomplishments. It's great.
Oh yeah, exactly.
This game's just really smart. I played through Star Fox Zero sort of recently, and it's okay. It's better than I expected, but also pretty much it's like worse than I expected in certain ways, though.
I mean, my only gripe with Star Fox Zero, it's definitely a game that that's a game you are when you play, you're basically an actor because who's ever watching you play it is actually seeing the spectacle stuff because you're also
I know. Yeah, you're just on the screen.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was fine. Like it was good when it wanted to be good. Like in the good levels, it was like, oh, this is actually really works. But I feel like when it was not working like 70% of the time. It was just like the levels were not made well. It sucks. But
wait, what am I doing? I forgot. I can get my score by just blowing up the meteors.
Yeah, bombs are really key in this level if you want to get the best rank.
You know the sad thing is, I never learned about the secret with bombs until I played it on the 3DS.
Which secret?
If you lock on and fire a bomb, the bomb homes in on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought it was a smart bomb because it doesn't hurt your allies.
Oh yeah, I never thought about the name.
But yeah, homing bombs. Who knew?
Bomb. It's so satisfying.
What's it called? Wait, is this the secret area I can get the extra points off of? Nope, that's not it. That comes later.
Yeah, see, I never know. That's the stuff I never learned in this game. I never learned where all like the stupid secret things are that spawn more enemies or give you more points. I'm so bad at that.
You don't teach your own. It's like one of those secrets you either find out by accident or you learn it from friends.
Yeah, or looking it up, I guess, at this point.
What's it called? I mean, to be fair though, sometimes looking things up kind of screws you over.
Sure.
I was a very gullible kid. Like, I learned the hard way that if someone told me you can, it's easier to hack your PSP if you leave it on top of the microwave.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was considered a genius at one point. Can you believe that? And I did something that stupid.
It's funny. It's like all those people online. There's all those stupid threads where people like would ask for like tech help, and they'd be like, just put a magnet up to your like, put a magnet up to your hard drive and rub it around a little. It'll fix it.
I'm a little more skeptical now, mind you. Or at least I test my friend's stuff first, then.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. What's good? Actually, did you know that you can actually get an extra point when you're shooting down a ship? You can actually shoot down the remains of it too to get extra points.
Yes. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. It depends on the enemy. I'm pretty sure, but
True.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of little tricks in this game.
Ah, god damn it.
So funny. Whenever there's like the speedruns of this game are so interesting because they'll go into first person purposely during certain moments because it reduces the lag of the game.
Really?
Yeah, so it makes it faster.
I saw one speed of it on AGDQ last year, and like I remember the person was just like tapping the what's it called, the speed button, the boost button, like periodically.
Yeah. I know. I think it was at GDQ. Yeah, I don't know when you do it, but he was definitely going in first person every once in a while. That's cool.
Ah, he said it. All right.
I guess it's your turn to say.
I wish the 3DS version had the first person mode still. Honestly.
Does it not? I thought it did.
It does not, unless I'm missing something.
I think there's like it might not have it on a button prompt, but I think there is literally a mode where you use gyro instead of first person, if I recall.
Oh yeah, no, that's even on the menu.
Yeah, I think it's in the menu. I think it's like literally a whole different mode.
Ooh. There's so many 3DS games that like I wish can get ported, but like it's super kind of taxing for them to do.
Yeah, Kid surprising.
I can dream to have another Kid Icarus game.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Kid Surprising is the best 3DS game, but that game exclusively works on 3DS. There's like you can't really port it because the control scheme would be really weird. Can you do it? Trust your instincts.
Oh no!
Oh.
Nice.
You lose the bet.
I lost the bet.
That's okay.
It's fine. There's another warp I can make up for.
Oh yeah.
Not living that one down though. I'll tell you that much.
It's hard. It's real hard. Oh yeah, 3DS. Yeah, I feel like Kid Icarus Uprising. I feel like that game. I want to like get I feel like they make them. They make trackballs for the PC, like USB trackballs.
Wait, that's still a technology that's still made?
Maybe like they might back in the day. They probably had one, but I want to get one and try to configure it to play Kid Icarus Uprising with it. Because I feel like that game would be really funny with a trackball. Really fun.
Yeah.
I'll look it up right now. Let's see if there's USB.
Ooh. After this game, I gotta start getting ready for Star Fox Adventures. I know that one's gonna be a while.
Oh god, yeah. Oh my god, wait, there are. Well, there are like, it's like mice with trackballs in them. But I got like, it's gotta be like you can. Yeah. Ooh, hit my microphone doing that.
You're good. You're good.
It's gotta be like a. I'll have to look out for these like thrift stores thing.
Oh, I've been thrifting a lot lately.
It's fun.
I found the Xbox 360 the other day at Goodwill for like $60.
That's not bad.
I was like, do I need a third one though?
I found a bunch of PS2 controllers at a thrift store local to me, and they were $6 each, and they were all like interesting colors, or more interesting than the black ones I own, so I picked them up.
Were they official PS3 or PS3? PS2?
Yeah, they were OEM. They were official. There was like a white one.
I can't believe
I did that guy fast.
Sorry to jet,
but I'm in a hurry.
I love the voice acting in this game.
So good. Elizabeth always jokes that I know like every line of this game, like in order.
I mean, I feel like Star Fox 64 is one of those games everyone knows. Like same with House of the Dead too.
Oh yeah. It's such an iconic like game. It's such a good like.
It's okay, I don't want to say perfect, but it kind of is a perfect.
Oh, it's close to perfect. It's probably one of the closest perfect game, like masterpiece games to me, because it really doesn't do anything I dislike. Like I think, oh man, I really don't think I can even think of something. Maybe like there's a few duds of levels that are like a little less fun than others, but like at the very least, I'm like they don't overstay their welcome. Like they're fine. Like
I'm trying to think. What is the stage that's kind of annoying to get through?
I
guess maybe Aquas is made.
I was gonna say I'm not crazy about Aquas. There's one of the Landmaster stages I'm not crazy about. I don't remember which one it is.
Macbeth or Tatina? Macbeth is the train one. Tatina's the one where you gotta rescue Slippy.
Oh yes. Oh wait, isn't there? I thought there was another one. Am I crazy? No, you're right. There are only those two. I think the one where you rescue Slippy I'm not crazy for, but and then Starwolf is. Also, the final Star Wolf fight is a little bit of a big difficulty spike if you're playing this game casually. A lot of people I've introduced this game to just like lose all their lives in that like immediately.
Oh yeah,
or get
no.
stuck on it for like 30 minutes and just get really frustrated. And I'm like, yeah, it takes a lot of like maneuvering that you don't have to do anywhere else in the game. So like suddenly it requires a lot from you.
No, you know, it really is. It really is when the AI just like says, you know what, I'm self-aware and I want to live.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun though. I think it's fun, but I've at least been in circumstances where people have like stopped playing because of that level. So and it's right near the end, which sucks.
Oof.
But otherwise, it's pretty close to perfect. Definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Probably in my top 5.
Ah, man, I also gotta. You know what the crazy thing is for the Star Fox Marathon I'm doing? I also have to do Command too.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I
Are
made
you
sure.
just gonna emulate that one?
No, I have it on the Wii U, so I might as well just play it off that because
Okay,
it is
yeah, that
surprisingly
works.
comfortable to play.
Really? Well, yeah, I can imagine the Wii U is good for DS games.
It's such a shame we didn't get more games on there. And
No.
well, I'm tempted to.
The lucky thing is you can mod it and you can put whatever you want on it.
No, that's the thing. I'm tempted to actually buy a second Wii U just so I can actually, play Sonic Rush on the big screen.
You should. It's so. I mean, like, I know this is like a meme. It's so easy to mod. Like, I'm telling you, even if you weren't like, if you're not super like used to that stuff, it's like stupid easy.
No, you know the crazy thing is my 11-year-old brother hacked my PSP for me, and I told him, "How'd you do that?" He's like, he just points at the laptop like this
Yeah,
video
the
right here, and I'm like, "Are you
Exactly.
kidding me?" And he's like,
That kid sounds like me when I was 11. I loved doing stuff like that when I was a kid too. Like I wish the hacking scene wasn't as like prominent, but the second like you could hack the Wii with Brawl, I hacked my Wii like frame 1.
You see, I'm super scared to hack things because of I think I mentioned to you once or twice like that I had my I bricked my Wii trying to like do install Project M.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that. That does suck. It's such a shame. It's such an easy hack. It's like, oh man, how does that happen? Yeah, there's always a little bit of fear in it. I remember as a kid, I was always kind of like, oh, is something gonna happen? But like, I just followed the YouTube videos, like word for word, and
Yeah, if you see them pouring hot sauce in anything, maybe don't trust them.
yeah, don't put the magnet up to your Wii.
Uncle Andros.
It's classic.
I never knew he was.
Star Wolf?
I never knew that he was a monkey.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's really neat. The plot of this, or the plot of Star Fox in general, the monkeys being the antagonists, is very cool because it's like, it's basically like humans. It's like the closest thing to a human in this furry world. So like, it's kind of a neat idea that's like humans are the one destroying the world right now.
Oh man, I mean,
or at least.
dang, I think I overkilled Wolf. Oof.
Who's your favorite Star Wolf? Wolf?
No, obviously it's Crystal. If you play Command.
Oh yeah, she turns evil.
Oh! Crash into a wall. Actually, believe it or not, it's actually Panther. I find him the most charming of the.
He's the one in Assault, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I've only played Assault once. Panther is really fun though. He was like really suave, like it's kind of like the antithesis of like Falco.
Yes. Actually, isn't Leon Falco's rival from the Star Wars team?
He is technically. Yeah.
Seriously, we need a game. I would not say no to a Star Wolf spinoff.
That'd be interesting. Yeah. God, that'd be. Hire the fucking Fox in Space guy.
I love those those animations.
They're so good. The new one was awesome.
Oh, the new one dropped already?
Yeah, the new one came out a few weeks ago. It's like an hour.
Ooh, 36. See, it's crazy. I'm good at video games, I swear.
Well, it's a video game I know. Star Fox. Oh my god. Star Fox 64 is my flexing game too. It's like the game that I'm like, oh, watch this. Watch how good I am at video games sometimes. Or like, watch how well I know a video game.
I mean, to be fair, on my practice run, you guys can see the medal, so I clearly did kill it.
Yeah, this game and Mario 64, if I have to show off, those are the games that I play.
Hey, do you like know how to do like all the glitches and stuff? In 64?
So
I'm still
I know how to do like a backwards long jump, but not like the super crazy ones where you do it with like in a frame or whatever.
Yeah, I can't do frame perfect stuff, unfortunately. That's why to this day I've never beat Super Metroid, because like every time I try to look up a guide, oh, look at that. See, I am good. He says.
I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, I'm not great at those. I remember I tried a bunch of speedrun strats for Paper Mario, like the OG Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Those are insanely hard if you've ever seen them. They like, and there's one glitch. You're familiar with Paper Mario, right?
Yes. I've never played. Okay, that's not true. My first Paper Mario was Super Paper Mario, the Super Paper Mario on the Wii.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the original Paper Mario, there's a house in Toad Town that leads to the snow area that you go to. You don't open that door until way later. There's a way to glitch yourself into that door, and it's so hard, and it took me probably collectively 10 hours to do once. And I just tried it over and over again, like over the course of like months. I would just open up the game and keep trying it for like an hour.
Would have been
and I
faster.
eventually got it, and it was awesome.
It would have been faster just to play regularly then, huh?
Yeah, I probably would have, but I just wanted to say I did it.
Ah, dang it! I don't have any bombs, so getting in the middle here is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, that stage is rough.
It's honestly my favorite one because I just love the whole theme of it. Also,
Yeah,
Sector
I like
X
the-
just looks cool.
I like the aesthetics of it a lot. I don't know. I think Zonus might be one of my favorite stages. I love that stage.
Is it just for the music or?
Music's good. I think it's just fun too, and it's like a really satisfying accomplishment goal where you have to hit all the the gate things or whatever they are.
Oh, not lanterns, the spotlights.
The searchlights. Yeah, hit the searchlights. That's the one. Yeah. That one's really satisfying too because I like how if you keep Falco alive, he gets one for you that it would be normally like really hard, near impossible to get. So it's satisfying.
And it's suddenly Cat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you haven't even seen her yet. Does she even show up if you do the easy route?
No. I mean, what's it called? Maybe she'll. I think doesn't Bill show up? No. Because I didn't do
Bill's
the Katina
only
thing.
in that one stage, and then he's in Solar if you do that one stage, right?
Yeah. Because I haven't did Katina, where I help him out with the thing. Oh my god! I forgot about that hand.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a warp here.
They're on me. I'm getting careless.
Yes, you are.
I'm getting careless. I always thought when he was getting chased, he said, "I'm getting killed."
What's it called? I thought he said as a kid. I thought he said hairless because I don't know, for some reason I love wordplay.
Oh.
I'm like, wait, hairless like a
more fun.
rabbit? Ooh. Well, I think I guess I'm gonna show off the other Landmaster stage. The God dang it!
Oh, it's Slippy one. Yeah.
Not the Slippy one. Okay, I got it. Jesus, please no wing damage.
It's the boss that this is the boss that's like destroy. I love that guy.
The Creator.
Yeah. That's a fun idea too. He's like, take us to Creator, and it's like it's Slippy because he made the ships.
Oh man, I am really fucking up tonight. It's fine. I'm having fun. Doesn't matter.
That's what the next run's for.
Exactly. This is all practice. David, are you watching your screen with your glasses? I will put them on next stage. I'm not gonna lie, my eyes are on fire because my neighbor almost burned down their apartment and I had to...
What?
Yeah, I had to, like, no one, apparently I'm the only one in the building who was smart enough to buy a fire extinguisher.
You're supposed to... Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait. Isn't it a law to have a fire extinguisher?
Nope.
What?
Unless there's somewhere hidden in my apartment, I don't know.
You don't have like a fire marshal check your apartment like once a year?
No.
Oh wow, maybe that's not a thing in Connecticut.
Nope. Connecticut is kind of a weird state.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, there's a fire marshal comes by once a year, and they check if you have like a working fire extinguisher in your house.
Really? Do you get fined if you don't have one?
Yeah, I think. Well, at least I think they just tell you to get one, and if you don't, maybe if you don't have one next time, they'll fine you.
Oof.
Yeah.
But I'm now playing on hard mode.
I've only had to use my fire extinguisher once, and it was because it was a grease fire, and like I was just like freaked out, and I was like, I'll just do this. Probably would have just went down, but I was just like got stressed and just did that really quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, there are other ways to like deal with fires and stuff. Like I remember one time I just threw baking soda on a grease fire, and that worked.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah.
I'm smart. I'm smart in certain ways.
Yeah. Wait, so how bad was the fire though? Is it like did it start catching like a lot, or was it just
It was basically like my neighbor left her pot on, and then like whatever she was boiling, all the water evaporated, and then that caught on fire. And then the curtains caught on fire, and then again.
Oh my god. That could have been worse. Yeah.
Yeah, and again everyone was freaking out. They run to me as in Cyber, please help us. I'm like, I'm trying to get my stream ready.
Hot. Yeah, it's stressful.
Yeah, and I smell like smoke right now still.
Man, well, glad you could save the day. That could have been bad.
It could have been. That's the last thing I need is to cancel a stream. I'm kidding. I'm glad
my apartment is burned down, guys. Like,
let's Slippy get twacked.
yeah.
Oop.
What a pain.
And now we don't have shield analyze. See, Slippy's helpful in his way.
I love that. Yeah. Oh my god, that was something so lame about Star Fox Zero. Your party members don't do anything. Like, I was so bummed. Like when I was like paying attention, they did no damage, and like during boss fights, they weren't helping at all. And then at one point, Slippy went down during a boss fight, and the shield was still there. Like, or like the health was still there, and I was like, what the hell are the point of these guys? Like, why are they even here? And when they did go down, they just came back the next stage. So it was like, there's no repercussion for this.
Nope.
There's set dressing in that game.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, they will tell
Sucks.
you to get one a certain amount of days. Really? So, I mean, the most thing we have to focus on is keeping our batteries changed in the fire alarms.
Yeah, they check that too when they come by.
But usually they usually fine the landlord if that happens.
Oh, it's kind of on us to keep it because it beeps if it starts doing that. But yeah, I think fire marshal comes by and checks basically both those things and probably something else. But yeah, we had to get a new fire detector because ours was like the what's it called? The gas thing was going off.
The carbon reader?
Yeah, and like it was annoying because like we were like, oh shit, like we got to like stand outside. And it's just like, it would happen a lot. And we're like, there's no way. We have all the windows open. Like, we have fans going, and it's still happening. We were like, it's got to be busted. And then the guy came by, and he's like, yeah, I'll just replace it. And he replaced it with a new one, and it's fine now. So it wasn't.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. We were not getting gassed out by, what is it? Is it CO2? What is it? What's the thing?
No, yeah, CO2. Like carbon monoxide?
Yeah, carbon monoxide, yeah.
Actually, I have a scary story about carbon monoxide. My brother left the gas on, and I passed out in the kitchen. That happened.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
God, yeah.
And then
scary.
my
shit can kill you.
Yeah, no, my friends were like, did you go to the hospital? I'm like, yeah, I was having trouble breathing. And the doctor says like, how are you not dead? And I'm like, I don't know.
Built different.
I guess. Well, to be fair though, like the joke with me is like I felt like I teleported because I passed out in the kitchen and woke up in the hospital.
Oh yeah, that stuff's weird. I've only blacked out once in my life, and it felt really weird.
Ooh, when was that? If you don't mind sharing.
Oh no, I was like in middle school. I think it was like heat.
Oh,
I
heat
only
stroke?
blacked out for like I only blacked out for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I was like during like some field thing.
Field day?
Yeah, but it was weird because I was sitting, like, so I just kind of like slouched over, and then like my teacher was like, "Holy shit!" and like thought I passed out, and then it was like only like 10 minutes. I like basically like woke up and I was like,
oh,
carried. I don't remember.
That was loud. Who hit me with a frying pan?
I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it was weird. It was like a gap in time.
It is scary. I don't know. I swear to. Oh wait. Oh hey Carlos. I missed early visions. Yes you did. I talked a big game and then I screwed up. As I do. It is tradition at this point. Oh my god! I try my best not to freaking steal the Scott the Waz joke, as is tradition.
Video game hard, so it's okay. And you went flying there.
I tend to break games too. That's also a weird thing.
Hell yeah.
At one point in my life, I wanted to be a game tester.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You think, but then
I've heard those jobs are pretty like relentless though.
It's mundane as fuck. Apparently, you gotta rub your character against the walls and stuff. It's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
But, you know, kudos to the people who do it.
Yeah.
By the way, also,
Something.
first-person mode does not exist in Landmaster.
Oh, really? Actually,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't. Also, I do like the little detail that the R-wings are kind of massive because the enemies are huge when you're in the Landmaster.
Yeah. I do like that in general. Like the sense of scale in this game is really well done. Like, you know, I feel like you get used to games where maybe if like they make buildings a little smaller just for things, but like in like Corneria, the buildings are like, you know, they look relatively like toy-like. But that's because your ship is like a ship. It's like huge. It's an airplane.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it makes like a lot of sense that it's that size. I like that a lot in this game. This game's just really well made. It's also the best looking N64 in my opinion.
Oh no,
Like,
it still holds up aesthetically.
Yeah, like uncontested probably. It just has a really, really good sense of like I don't know, like
color,
realism
art.
almost. Yeah. It's just like the world feels very real in this game, and I don't feel distracted by the N64 jank in this game as you like clip through the wall.
I gotta be careful with that. Because I might go through one of these sand dunes and fall off stage.
Yeah,
it's happened once, and I'm like,
There's
no way I
wonder
can.
if there's a way to like really glitch the hell out of this game. It's so on rails. It's like do something.
You know, the sad thing is I never learned these enemy names until the 3DS version. I'm like, they had names?
Yeah, I don't think I even knew that. I always forget the bosses have names too, like the actual characters.
I mean, Star Fox Zero definitely points it out now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it just says boss above their name in this game.
And also the I think do you see? Actually, have you heard of EX Zodiac?
No. Wait. Oh yes, yeah. That's the Star Fox like indie game that's coming out or something, right?
Yes. That game is in early access, and I streamed it on Saturday because I did not expect to beat Star Fox 1 so fast and 2 in the same stream. I mean, I did say I was doing a marathon.
Yeah. That game looks neat. I will say, there's been a few Star Fox like indie games, and I'm not gonna lie, they're all missing one important element to Star Fox: the voice acting.
The corny voice acting.
I just like they should really spend some money and get some fun voice acting. I think that would go a long way. But
you don't like the.
I get it.
You don't like the jibber jibber.
It's fine. I never pay attention to what the hell's being said in the original Star Fox. It's like, you know, it's just there. Like I'm never like paying attention because I'm usually the game's pretty high octane for the most part. So yeah, I think it could help, but I get games are.
I forgot to use this tail whip.
Yeah. There's a game I played sort of recently on Sega Saturn called Bulk Slash. It's like a mecha game, and it has like a lot of voice acting like this game, and it feels kind of Star Fox-esque. It's like a different type of game, but it definitely feels like it. It's a good game.
Oh my god, I'm about to die.
You got this. You're so close.
I don't know, something about that sound. That sound effect just drives me crazy. Ugh. My brother used to knew all the game sound effects that gave me anxiety. That was one of them. He changed my alarm to.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't help that I share my passwords with my siblings. Well, not share passwords. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they just know. They just know because.
Used to change.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say my brother used to change the wallpaper on my computer to like something scary. That was like my username thing. So we didn't have passwords protecting our like Windows XP usernames.
No, I had Windows password. You know, I had the thing changed, obviously, right? But the passwords was my siblings' birthdays, and they all knew I did it in the order of release. That's terrible.
Release. The day they dropped.
Oh wait! Oh good, I get my health back. Oh my god, that slowdown! Oh, there goes the extra shields. Okay, also I put up my glasses.
See better?
Slightly. Again, smoke in the eyes is not. I don't recommend. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Smoke in the eyes is a bit much. I don't recommend it. Well, you can actually hear the gameplay live, right?
A little bit.
I can raise it if anything.
Oh, I can hear it better now. I didn't have it raised. I thought I had it all the way up.
Ah, okay, okay.
I thought I was hearing it over your microphone for a second.
Oh wait, actually, you possibly. Let me
No, if it is, it's barely noticeable. Don't worry about it.
Let's go. Yeah, let me just to be safe though, because I can hear it through the Elgato, but I also have my TV on as a. It's just a bad habit at this point. Again, my setup is odd, but it works, and it works. I'm sticking to it. Falco's dead. Wait, no, Falco's not dead. He's slightly dead.
He's almost dead.
Barely.
He'll be fine.
Oh man, I was actually planning on going to Too Many Games this month, but I can't.
Oh yeah, it's far for you, right?
No, it's actually a 4-hour train ride.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
So
Yeah, because I think there's a lot of YouTubers that go to that one.
Look,
I always like decide last minute if I want to go, because
Can-
it's like literally 20 minutes for me. So
yeah, can you like get like tickets like at the door, or do you have to
yeah,
pay
you
for
can
them
buy, you can
online?
buy tickets at the door. Yeah,
Okay,
And
okay.
it's pretty cheap to get in. It's really expensive to sell there though as an artist. It's like $600 for a table.
Jesus,
It's just like not worth it for me. Yeah,
that's understandable.
yeah. If I was like sharing it, maybe it'd be worth it. But even then, it's cutting close for a con like that.
Fair enough, fair
It's
enough.
fun though. I've been there a few times though. It's a good time. I met Charles Martinet there.
I met Charles Martinet at MegaCon in Florida.
Oh yeah.
He is such a nice guy and tall.
Yeah, he's a tall guy. Yeah, he's nice. I got him to sign my copy of Superstar Saga.
Ooh. I'm trying to remember. I still have his autograph. It's somewhere in my what do you call it? My little bin of like collectibles from cons.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
I
god.
what was I just gonna say? Yeah, I also met at Too Many Games. I met. Do you watch Arlo on YouTube?
Yes, the puppet.
Yeah, I met Arlo and like the man beyond the puppet.
I don't know. I love meeting YouTube celebrities because they're super nice.
Yeah. No, Arlo was awesome. He was such a nice guy, and like it was so cool. Like, so I went to like his panel, and there was like a guy sitting there, and I was like, oh, is this like his assistant or something? Is Arlo gonna be like hiding under the table or something? And then no, he just like brings in the puppet. I'm like, oh wait, that's him. Yeah, and he was like, so he basically said like, this is just like panel Q&A stuff. He's like,
The wool's been pulled under my eyes.
he was like, but it was funny because somebody asked, like, do you keep it hidden? Like, do you try to keep your identity like hidden? Is that why you like don't talk about it? He's like, not really. Like, he's like, I never tell people not to take pictures of me, and people just take pictures of the puppet because that's the character. And like he's talked about like how he has like other YouTube channels where he shows his face that have been up for years. And he's like, and I like they used to be in like the like recommended, he put them in like his recommended YouTube channel thing and his channel and everything.
Mhm.
He's like, they were not hard to find. Like my face was not like hidden.
I
It's
mean-
just people played along. Like people just played along because they thought it was fun.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got yeah. I was gonna say you got to respect the fan base that can respect someone's privacy enough, though.
Yeah, it's nice. Like I mean, nobody really ever does that. Yeah, it's nice to just. I don't think he like cares, but like particularly cares. But he just likes the bit that it's just the puppet, and I'm like, I like that.
Carlos, I am trying.
He mentioned in his panel that he has like kids, and in his videos a lot he talks about his nephew, and I'm pretty sure whenever he's talking about his nephew, he's actually talking about his kid.
Nice.
Yeah, which is like he's just a sweet guy. He was like my friend got a lot of conversation with about electronic music artists and stuff with him. Like he has like a lot of interests beyond video games. It's pretty cool.
I mean,
And I
yeah,
also met Vinny, but Vinny was more
like Vine Slots Vinny.
yeah.
I always want to meet Scott the Waz too. Actually, oh my
Yeah,
god,
he goes there now too. His line was really long the last time I said Too Many Games.
I bet. Whew. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off about Vinny.
No, you're good. It's just Vinny is so funny the contrast between Arlo and Vinny at that time. It was like I had like a pretty nice long conversation with Arlo, just about games and stuff in general, and then Vinny, I like drew him a picture of like one of his little characters, like Meat or whatever, the little like worm thing, and he kind of, I was like, hey, can you sign like I drew like Meat, can you like sign it under that? And he was like, yeah. and he just like signed it, like didn't even look at it, like just signed like on the other side of the page, and I was like, cool. Like not to like throw him on the bus. I'm sure he was just tired and busy because it's like a long day at a con, but it's just really funny.
What's it called? I think my favorite person I've ever met at a con has to be Troy Baker.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I met him at MegaCon.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then like he asked so politely, "Hey, you don't mind if I cut you in line?" And he's like, "Yeah," because I was waiting in line for to get something to drink, right? But the con food is expensive. I hate that it's $6 just for like a thing of soda.
Yeah, it's the worst. I try to avoid it. Like a plague.
No, but what's it called? I let him cut me, and he actually bought me something to drink. I'm like,
oh wow, that's so nice. What the
yeah,
hell? Nice guy.
I mean, voice actors are like the kindest people I've met. I've met a bad celebrity too, but granted, I don't think I follow bad celebrities, but that's just me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm very like picky about who I like online anyway, so I don't think I would even meet one. When I used to go to PAX East, because I mean I still want to go, but like I haven't gone last year. But when I've been going to PAX East since like 2012, so I met a lot of YouTubers back then before YouTube was like so massive like it is now.
Ooh.
It was fun. Like I was like, before they were huge, you know, like the Let's Play guy like Sugar Conroy.
Oh, that's another person I try to I want to contact about buying one of his many Capture Card 3DSs, but I'm kind of nervous to talk to him because I'm like, I don't want to be blocked. I don't want to be blocked because I love his tweets.
Oh yeah,
he's so wholesome.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I remember hanging out with him, somewhat like hanging out with like a little group with him at PAX like the first year. It was interesting.
What, with the Runaway guys or just
yeah, with a lot. Yeah, with there was an Antenna Capri Sun. Just another one.
Masalanella. Who's the other?
Yeah,
is it? There's a guy named Steve. There's always a Steven.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been so long, but yeah, I met a lot. I remember like Ant Dude.
Oh, Ant Dude. Oh, I love that dude.
Yeah, I met him. It's funny because I've been following his YouTube channel since like 2010, before he was even Ant Dude. Like he used to do like Let's Play videos.
Oh.
His username was Sonic Dude.
Yeah.
So like I've been following him forever. He was like one of my favorite Let's Players back in the day because he was so like easy to listen to. And he taught. It was so nice to watch him progress because he talked about all the time how badly he wanted to make review videos and just how like he couldn't find the time or he couldn't figure out how to do the editing for him and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he made like one in like 2011 or 2012. And it was like, he was reviewing games. They were kind of sloppy reviews, but they were fine. It was just like nice to see him trying it, and he's blown up a ton since then.
Oh,
he's like one of the biggest review guys, I think.
Does he still do reviews? I mean, not still. Does he still do Let's Plays?
Play?
Yeah, because
I think he has a Let's Play channel, but I don't know how much he does.
Yeah,
but I remember meeting him. I remember meeting him a few years back, probably like 2017 or something, and I told him that I was like, oh hey, like, cause I ran into him. He was like waiting for the Sonic Mania demo, I think at the time or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're Ant Dude, and he was like, yeah. I was like, what's up? And I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I've been following you for like 12 years or something. Like, yeah, I've been following you forever. He was like, why? I was like, I don't. As I was like, yeah, I used to follow you since you were like Sonic Dude. He's like, oh god.
Oh god, the shadows of my past have come to roost.
Yeah, he was nice though.
What's it called?
It's cool to meet people like that. It's like weird because I don't like meeting people like that. I always feel I'm a little bit more comfortable with. When I meet somebody like through an autograph thing, I feel like just like it's so shitty to say. I feel like I'm just like one in the herd, kind of. It's like I'm just one of the very many people that came up to them for the autograph. But when I meet somebody like that, I can just very quickly just be like, hey, I like your stuff. Like, thanks for doing what you're doing. Like, bye. But yeah, I met for voice actors. I did meet her name at it was MomoCon, or no, was it at Holiday Matsuri? I don't remember. One of the Florida ones.
Holiday Matsuri,
it was the person who voices Aiba, the character Aiba from Eye of the Somnium Files.
Wait, didn't you do charms based around that?
Yes, yeah, I have. And I gave her both the charms and the sticker sheets I made for the game. And she was so excited. It was great. But I thought it was clever. I have like a figure of Aiba, so I brought the stand of the figure to have her sign that.
Wait, is that like the acrylic stand that comes with the game kind of thing?
No, it's actually the second game came with like a pop-up parade like Good Smile Company figure of Aiba. Yeah, it's really nice. But yeah, it's signed by her now, which is super neat. It's such a cool. She was so nice. She was like, "Oh my god, this is going like right on my book bag. Oh my god!" And I was like, "Yeah." The idea that she has it like She has my art, like,
Somewhere.
it's part of her, like, yeah, it's part of her book bag or something. It's like really cool.
Whew. I was gonna say, do you know who Brian Hanford is?
I can look it up. I'm really bad with names.
Well, he's he's like the newest character in Devil May Cry, like 5. He played
Oh,
V.
yes. Okay, yeah.
I met him at Kineticon, right?
Oh, yeah?
And my friend wanted to meet him so bad, but they couldn't join. So I told, like, for my birthday, I always commission, I always commission artists for art or something for like my birthday or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna stick with Falco. What's it called? They did art for me of V, right? But they didn't want to charge me, and I told them, well, since you're not gonna charge me, I'm gonna give it to Brian Hanford. So I'm gonna print out 2 copies if they're cool with that. They said sure.
Yeah.
I give it to him, and then you know what he does? Who? It is hard to talk and play.
The stage is pretty intense, so.
A little bit. I give it to him, and he says, like, what's your friend's Instagram? I'm like, it's Sir Bink, and then he takes a picture of it, tags my friend in it, and they blow up overnight.
Oh, that's awesome.
What's it called? And they're like, they've been like so grateful about that. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Brian Hefford did it. Don't thank me.
Yeah, I was gonna... That's awesome, though. I remember seeing I was like, look, when I was selling those charms on Etsy, I don't remember what voice actor it is. One of the voice actors for the character bought one of my charms. I like recognized her name in like the Etsy order.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was really cool too.
Well,
Just like it's such a niche game, and like the voice actors loved it to death. But like it's bigger now because of the sequel and everything. But at the time, it was so niche that like it was really cool. Like I was the only one who had merch of that game.
I mean, I appreciate you for doing, like, such niche characters, because I never see anything with Cave Story, and it saddens me.
I know. I still want to make a charm of Cave Story. Like it's like,
dude, if you do Cave Story charms, I'm gonna have to buy them.
Yeah, I'm still debating it because okay, so I'm getting charms made right now, and it's like Arl from Poyo, and it's like a double linked charm. So there's like one charm in the middle that's all the little clump of Poyos. Then it's like like a little chain, and then her attached to the bottom. And if that works out, I'll probably do one of Quote and Curly like hanging onto each other as like one long like little keychain.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really cute, like with the tow rope or whatever.
I want to, the print I bought from you recently?
Yeah.
Oh, true ending. Oh, let me get out first person mode, or I lose my
I was
wing.
gonna say this is hard.
Believe it or not, I aim better when I'm in first. Ugh.
Might aim better, but you might have dodge better.
Oh, this is such a crazy boss.
Yeah, this boss is crazy. As a kid, this boss was like so hard. I remember.
It's easy to get wing damage. God,
Yep.
freaking pro controller. I'm blaming the pro controller. It's not my skills. What are you talking about? Off of your head.
In Smash Bros, we called that John's.
Jeez. I've not heard that. I've not heard. Oh, damn it! Wings. Well, wing down. Well, I guess I'm playing a challenge run, but not by my own choice.
I always wanted a mod for. I thought they were gonna add it to Star Fox 64 or 3DS, where you like immediately had both your wings gone the whole game. It'd be like crazy.
I used to do this out of symmetry. I used to like purposely break off the other wing, but then I risk like just losing more health.
Yeah, you also fall so fast when you have both your wings gone.
It's just oh,
there we go. Oh.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I like to make fun of this station too. Well, if that was not a option to get, that wasn't a saying you should drink some water. I think now is the time.
Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water as well.
Gotcha. Now, what is the name of this boss again? Oh, thank God they gave me twin blasters. It's called boss.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
Damn it. I keep trying to boost to it, because... Oh my god. Why is my wings like paper mache? Dude hitting every block. Yeah, not on purpose though. Millie Rock. What are those bars?
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Ooh. Oh, I got my wing back.
Fox, are you okay?
Yeah. Oh.
Hold together.
Again?
No!
You gotta play this again while I yell at you. Yes, I will, Carlos. I will. I'll do another. How about this? I'll do another stream on YouTube called The Perfect Run.
That temple gives
I'm
you
back.
free.
Welcome back. Chat's just telling me I'm fucking up.
It's hard.
It is.
It's probably the hardest boss in the game, I'd say.
I mean,
It's funny that you like get punished with the hardest boss.
right. Oh! Someone hit me with a frying pan. That's not distracting.
I'm still debating on going to. I just got a message, like a email about it. I'm still debating on going to Retro World Expo.
Ooh.
We'll see. It's not the most financially like, you know,
Best con to go to.
yeah, best con for me. It's fine, but it's hard. Like people aren't there to buy art. Like, it's just the nature of it. People are there to play video games, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
I wish like no con does this, but you know I've been a frequent there. I've been going to their con since the very beginning. I've been selling at their con for years. I've given them feedback all the time. It's like I wish they gave me discounts. Like
you
it'd
think
be
they
nice
would?
if they gave me a frequent buyer, like a frequent artist discount for going to their con every year.
You
Make
think?
me way more enticed to go, but it's hard to justify sometimes.
Oh shit, Dante's in chat. Hey Dante, well, how are you doing tonight, bud? Jesus Christ, dude, it's like 5 in the morning for you. Get some rest. He probably just wants to give me shit.
The laser.
Yeah, the twin blasters. But what's it called? I've been thinking about like if I can. I've been working on a game project because I've been learning how to use Godot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I can get the game into at least beta, I might want boof at the shit. I might want to like do a table at Retro World.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
That's just a dream though. Oh shit.
That's a great conference like that, I think.
Oh no!
Just to get the word out there.
Never give up. Trust your instinct.
Oh god, I'm dead in one hit.
You got this.
Oh,
Never give up.
Clean up this mess.
there we go.
Nice.
Oh, also you can die from the debris. That's happened to me before.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I thought like, invincibility frames are a thing. No, it is not.
I'll
That's
go it
funny.
alone from
It is this is one of those get good games. No, I'm joking. What's it called? The Dark Souls N64. Actually, what is the Dark Souls N64 games?
Oh God.
Probably Perfect Dark. That's like the hardest first person. Shit.
That game is pretty tough. I'm trying to think of a. Oh yeah.
Oh, Castlevania. Oh my god. How did I?
That game isn't like Dark Souls hard though. That game is just stupid. Let me look up hard N64 games and see what comes up. Oh yeah, F-Zero. F-Zero is very hard. I forgot about how hard that game is. I would not call Conquer's Bad Fur Day hard.
Dark Bad Fur Day's not hard. It's just crude.
Yeah. Or Majora's Mask. Why is Majora's Mask number 2? Yeah, Force Gemini is pretty hard.
Wait, who read that article? Kotaku? That's a cheap shot.
Oh, Den of Geek. No, that's a good shot. Don't worry. We have to call it Kotaku for being stupid.
Every time.
They need the reminder. I feel like N64 games are mostly decently easy because I think people were worried about like making games too hard because it was like still new technology. People didn't know how it worked.
True.
People are saying Doom 64. I've never played Doom 64.
It's they re-released it on Switch recently.
I think I've heard.
That
of
is so weird to see Doom 64 on the on the PlayStation Network, though.
Yeah, is it called that?
Yeah, same with the Castlevania Advance Collection.
That's funny. It's funny because like in the wording to the those they can't say Nintendo anything, so they just say like the old handheld games are back. Like,
You know, I'm praying to whatever god or deity or I don't know demon at this point that will give me the DS Castlevania collection.
oh, I'm sure that'll happen next. Honestly,
I hope in the Switch's life cycle.
Oh, I'm sure. I feel like it will be. That probably will happen next. The
I love that when he just blows steam out when you throw a bomb at him.
This boss used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. It's so freaky, and then it turns into the robot thing. Oh god.
And then dead. Let's go.
Oh look, they dimmed the screen so you wouldn't have a seizure. Oh nice.
Oh nice. Still doesn't make up for the fact that you know, giving us gloves for Mario Party 1.
Yeah, I feel like the Switch, I don't know. People are like, oh, they'll announce a new thing. Thing is, Nintendo's really slow. The Switch was the only exception I think they've ever had where they've announced something and it comes out like soon after. So I'm just kind of used to them announcing game systems and then coming out like 2 years later. So if they were to announce a Switch 2, which I guarantee it's going to be called, it'll come out. It's gonna be Switch something. They're gonna keep the Switch name.
Oh, so this gonna be like the Wii U all over again?
Oh yeah, definitely. They can't. The install base is so high for the Switch. There's no way they're going to alienate that base. So they're probably going to make it backwards compatible with Switch, and then have new Switch names. It might be called the new Switch because they love that stupid naming scheme. But we'll see.
I hate that because you know that is such a weird sentence to say at a store. Can I get a new Can I get a new used copy of Super Mario Brothers?
It's too funny. Switch up, yeah. I
Switch up.
I think it's about time they make it Switch. Thing is, though, also if the Switch has better technology, it's gonna be way more expensive.
By the way, the stream's not ending. I'm just also giving. Not since I got to the credits, I might as well give PaperDawn a shout out. On the off chance you have to leave during the hard mode run.
Oh yeah. I probably don't have to leave till like maybe around midnight, so I should be
okay.
good.
I want a Steam Deck. I'll get one eventually.
Yeah, I think if they made a Switch that like people want, like a Switch that can do the job that people want it to do, it's not going to be cheaper than $400. And like at that point, you might as well get a Steam Deck for an extra few bucks because you can install whatever you want on it. It's like they're in a tough spot right now. Like
True.
It's like if they because I know they're gonna want to do what they are already doing. There's no way they're gonna make something completely different. I think the Switch is just too good of an idea, but it can't be as consumer friendly as it is now because it's just gonna be way more expensive. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm curious on what to do next.
Oh wait, somebody! My brother's throwing rocks at my window. Excuse me, I have to let him in. PaperDawn, can you please stall for time?
Yes, I can stall for time.
All right.
Should be a Star Fox game on the new Switch.
Go outside, I'm coming. I should mute myself, excuse me.
I was just gonna say, I feel like a Star Fox game on Switch would be really good. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could do something interesting with it. I just want them to make a good big Star Fox game. Like they have such a winning formula for Star Fox 64 that could have been innovated on, but they didn't for some reason. Like Star Fox Zero is just like less content than Star Fox 64, like just straight up. So be cool. Just have a nice big Star Fox game with a lot of branching paths and a lot of fun levels, and just keep the same charm and gameplay loop as this game has. You know.
Time for us to go now.
They should make it slightly different. I could see them doing something like, you know what? I'll take it. You know, people. It's hot take. Next generation of Star Fox would be interesting. We don't need the same guys. They could do something different if they really wanted to. I'd be down for it as long as it's the game.
Okay, did I miss anything?
No, we were talking about if there was a Switch Star Fox.
I
I was saying hot take. If they
Mhm.
make a new Star Fox, I wouldn't mind if they did a new generation of characters.
I mean, Command kind of definitely. I mean, I'll talk about it when I get to Command, but yeah, no, a new generation of Star. That's actually one of the game projects I was working on. Was basically my own version of Star Fox, right?
Yeah.
One of the characters I came up with was a bat that can use echolocation,
Oh, that'd be cool.
and
Yeah,
like
see, that's a good, great idea. Where it's like, I feel like having your partners be more involved in the video, like in the actual stages, would be so interesting. Like if they actually did something valuable, so if you lost them, you'd feel it. Like you kind of feel it in Star Fox 64, but there's like Peppy's pretty useless. Like he doesn't do much. He's supposed to give you advice, but like,
are you saying you would like a Fire Emblem like permadeath mechanic for Star Fox?
No,
that would
I
be
just,
that would be cool though, actually.
nah, I just like it so like, you know, let's just say there was a secret in a stage that you could only get if you had a certain party member alive or something, or like
See what you mean.
the level would be, this boss would be easier or have a different mechanic if you had a certain party member, or you could bypass this thing if you had a certain party member or whatever. Not party member, just as long as they're alive. So like Falco could help, like, because I love that in this game. There's a few stages where Falco is alive. He does stuff for you. Like he'll get one of the secrets for you.
He'll show
or
you.
like,
He'll show you the way to certain areas.
yeah, stuff like that is so smart. And I'm like, they gotta do more of that. They didn't in Zero, which is such a shame. So that's what I'd want for a sequel.
Very much so. Wait, somebody messaged me on Discord? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it could be really cool to do like what happens after Star Fox's story. Like,
Yes.
what, after they get Andros, what about people who followed Andros? What about Andros's like simps? Like, what are they up to?
Or his
Like,
followers.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah. It's like,
wasn't freaking the Allen army basically part of that, like, quote unquote,
for which game is that?
Star Fox Command?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I have never beaten that game, so that's freaky with the fucking Andros thing at the end.
Yeah. I was about to say that I died.
Yeah,
I got
I
one
love,
medal this entire run. Damn.
That's fine. I never get the medals.
Yeah, this is just fun. I'm honestly having fun chatting.
Yeah. Star Fox on Switch is a good idea, but I just hope they would do it right. I don't trust them after Zero, no offense. They obviously don't know what the fuck to do with this franchise, so
They can't keep rebooting the series. That's like
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't love the direction that stuff like Adventure and Command did with Star Fox. I just don't think that was like, the character
Actually,
writing and everything just like wasn't what I wanted.
I
It
like
needs to be this B-movie kind of like charm to me,
Yeah.
but
I was gonna say I like Adventures though, but that's just because quote unquote I'm a furry and Crystal was my furry awakening.
yeah, I played it when I was a kid, but I was such a Star Fox 64 fan that like it felt like almost like a betrayal, where I was like, like, what the heck is this? This isn't Star Fox. You're only in the ship for like 2 seconds.
I mean, as a kid, I always wanted an on-foot segment of Star Fox, so
yeah, that's fair.
that's another thing too. Have you ever played Sin and Punishment?
No, I have wanted to though.
What's it called?
I think it's on the Switch.
I believe so. Actually, there's a Sin and Punishment game on the Wii.
Oh yeah, I've heard that too.
Our successor? Not a bad game.
Yeah, those are on-rail games too. I think they sound fun.
They sure are. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like, I don't know, I love on-rail games because how crazy things can get.
Yeah, oh yeah, and it's just so fun. It's like, they're fun. They're fun as hell. That's why I like Kid Icarus so much. It's also, that one's a good in between because you have the on-rail sections and you also have like more on foot, adventure-y kind of sections, but it's still pretty linear. I love that game. God, I want to replay that.
Yeah, I had the
I'm
top. I had the
actually
top
tempted
rank
to
on the
buy a
online.
trackball for my PC.
Can you?
I really want to play.
You think you can really rig that? You can rig that up though?
I'm sure. I mean, like, all it really is telling Citra to do certain inputs. Like, if you move the trackball this way, it moves like it brushes the touchscreen. I'd figure it out. I'll go through the effort.
Hello, Kia Apprentice 32. Yes, we are. Shit, we are entering Canary City.
This is horrible.
I'm sorry. I'm trying.
No, I'm kidding. I was quoting Coco.
No, I know. I'm just, I'm playing along. Again, my thumb goes straight up.
Isn't there a shortcut button for the things on the Switch? Try like X and Y. Are they shortcuts for the barrel or for the things?
Oh, I'm not. Oh, okay. Shortcuts. I think I can. I would have to map them myself manually.
Oh, I thought X and Y were usually mapped like specifically per game on the
Oh
Switch
wait,
Online.
never mind. You're right.
What do they do?
I hit X, that hits brakes.
Oh, okay.
I
That might
hit
be
Y,
easier.
that's boost. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dante. I promise when I come back, like Dante, when I do when you come back and help me through the actual hard route of Star Fox, OG Star Fox.
Oh God. Yeah.
We'll do
that's
64. Yeah. I mean, I beat it on stream. Minimum save states.
hard. Hey, no shame in that. Do you have the Switch or the Super Nintendo Mini, or did you emulate it? Star Fox 2.
I used it through the Switches Online.
Oh, they have it on the Switch Online?
Yeah, you just have to play the first stage of Star Fox. You had to beat Corneria on Star Fox, and you unlock it.
Wait, on the Switch Online, you unlock Star Fox 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Now you know.
I thought that was exclusive to that little Super Nintendo device.
God damn! Who twacked me? I can't see chat
I'm
right now.
afraid to like unmute the stream to hear it.
It's funny. It's funny for people to just like bully me. Again, you bully the cyberbully. No, I'm joking. I actually wanted to. I wanted to make rebrand as like the bully character from Nintendo. You know those little ball things.
Oh yeah.
But Nintendo on their fuckery would DMCA me over that.
Oh, probably. They own that character.
Well, this is my original character. It's not a bully. It's a cyberbully. Actually, yeah. Now I think about it, that may be pretty bad. That might be in poor taste. But still, though, the whole wolf vibe thing works for me.
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's fun. It's a good aesthetic for the Star Fox too. I tried my best, but it was pretty easy to make it look like a Star Fox character when I was drawing it.
Oh, you were the twack, Eric's. Welcome in, Eric's. How you doing tonight? Also, hello, Easy3. I'm not reading all those numbers. We are Star Fox. Oh my God. Thank you, Easy332355 for following. I'm Cyberthewolf. I'm your mech wolf bro. Oh my God, my heart. I have to change that alert one of these days. Thank you for giving me feelings I don't know what to do with. Again, I keep putting obscure cartoons as my alerts.
Hell yeah.
I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
It's always insane. I say, "You okay over there, Fox?" and he doesn't respond.
Actually, I did want to talk to you about like doing another one of these portrait things, because I really like how this one came out.
Oh yeah.
Like another one like I want to do for is Metal Gear.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that'd be really fun.
And then like I'm still debating. Twack. That's loud.
Just turn down that alert.
No.
Or is the joke that it's loud?
That's the joke. What's it called?
Okay.
Like,
You gonna try to go for hard mode?
we're gonna go. There's no try. I'm confident I can do hard mode. It's one of those. I had to shake off rust. We're gonna go with that excuse. Yeah, I'm shaking off rust.
Yeah. Well, you missed the teleport to hard mode route last time, so as long as you just stay doing this, yeah.
Oh yeah.
This one's just getting 100 kills, I think, so it's easy.
Oh nice. Well, hope you had a good day at work, Erickson. Hopefully, you can just vibe with us. This is PaperDawn. I think I've mentioned. Yeah, I've talked a lot about. That's a lot. Yeah, not. Listen, it's hard to go from the 3DS version back to the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that circle. I love the 3DS circle pad. That thing is so comfy.
Oh my God, yes. Do you also use the? You also use the little Nubbin or the Circle Pad Pro? Have you ever had that?
I hated that thing, but
I loved it. It's so goofy.
Oh really? Oh, I mean, like, it's cute, but I never used it like properly. It was so. It felt like one of those little. Do you remember on like old computers they'd have like the little nub between the keyboard? It felt like that.
The little nubbins.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Slow down.
People were like, "Oh, you have to use that as a mouse." I'm like, I'm never using that.
I gotta get
yeah,
used
it's funny because I'm a lefty, so I played I played Kid Icarus Uprising left-handed, so I used X, A, X, Y, and B as moving around in that game.
How did that feel?
Horrible, but you know, you get used to it. No, it was fine. You know, people complain about the controls in that game, and I'm like,
I think
what are you, lefty or righty? And they're like, well, I'm a righty, and I'm like, don't complain.
I'm kind of lucky because I'm ambidextrous.
Oh, nice.
Well, I mean, I used to be left-handed, but at a young age, I had a stroke, and it kind of messed with my ability to hold a pencil and stuff.
Oh, really?
God damn it! I'm telling a story, people. What's it called? I had to learn how to write. I was also in Catholic school too, so they really hated that I wrote.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
I always say that people who are lefties are ambidextrous by nature because they don't teach you how to do stuff with your left hand. Like, do you know any single person who uses a left-handed computer setup? Like, nobody does that.
I mean,
there's no such thing.
You know, I freaked my brother out because I have 2 mouse pads on my desk. He's like, "Why do you have 2 mouse pads?" You know, some days I want to use my left hand.
Yeah, see, as an artist, it's hard to break, like, being a lefty in that way. So it's like, I can't play Kid Icarus Uprising with my right hand because I draw all day with my left hand. So it's like, you know, I just don't have that steadiness at all.
Would you want to play? Ah, damn it! Play Kid Icarus Uprising with a Circle Pad Pro because I think I have an extra one somewhere.
Oh, a Circle Pad Pro? No, I'm good. Honestly, that game is made with the touchscreen in mind. Like, no, I mean, like, I appreciate it, but I'm just saying, like, even in this circumstance, I don't think I'd even want to play that game with it, because that game is made with the touchscreen in mind. You have to, like, that's why I want to try to play with the trackball, because I don't know if you remember, but you swipe the touchscreen to, like, move the camera around, like, it, like, rotates the camera around.
I remember.
So if you had a trackball to do that, that feels so good. Like, oh, man.
You know, I remember the Nintendo Direct explaining, like, they explained it in the best way possible. It's like playing with a globe.
Yeah, exactly. Well, ow, I just hit my hand. Yeah, exactly. It's like, that's why I want. Yeah, I thought like a big bald, like, you know, like Golden Tee trackball, like from an arcade. And if I had like that and like a Nunchuck or a Switch, like a Joy-Con in the other hand, that would feel amazing. Like,
did you ever do that setup? I see like a lot of artists on Twitter. They do this thing where they sync up their like art tablets to their Joy-Cons.
Yeah.
Or like shortcuts. Do you do that too?
No, I don't, because the nice thing about being a lefty is my other hand is on my mouse, so I can like really easily maneuver menus and stuff while I draw. So I don't really have to do that. I don't have to rely on like button and like or key inputs and stuff. Yeah, so I've gotten used to that. Yeah, it's also I feel like whenever people watch me draw, it's like nauseating because I don't pan around the canvas. I zoom in or zoom out and then zoom in another location of the canvas because it's like, because I have my mouse right here and I can just use the wheel to do that. So
what's it called? Again, I wish I could draw more. Like, a lot of my friends tell me my art isn't bad, but like that's just more of a why are you guys assaulting me tonight? Trying to embarrass me in front of my friend? No.
Just gonna say, yeah, it's a lot of work to get to a satisfying state of drawing. Like, I definitely know that feeling, but it's worth it if you have an interest in it.
What's it called? My art sucks, trust me. Eric, I've seen your art. It's way better than mine. Actually, no, I'm not gonna down myself anymore. Like, a friend's been telling me that. Yeah, my art's good. I should appreciate it more.
Yeah. As an artist, no person's art's bad. It's all subjective. It's all a learning process. There's more charm in developing art than there is in refined art. It's just the way it is. So,
exactly. I do feel weird when my friends invite me to like art streams and like, oh, Cyber Draw with us. I'm like, sure. And I like the only thing I can draw confidently is food and Sonic.
What a combination.
Right?
I suck at drawing Sonic. I wish I was better. I kind of know how to draw him, but like some people draw Sonic so well, like comes so easily. I'll see people like just kind of doing like, oh, Sonic doodles or Sonic sketches, and like not even like people who are particularly like really seasoned artists. And I'm always like, damn, like people really have Sonic shapes down. Like I cannot draw his shapes for shit.
Oh, to be fair though, in that character's defense, that art style constantly keeps changing.
True, that is true.
What's it called?
I really like the way he looks in like Sonic Mania, which is like the style of Sonic I always go for.
With the 3 spikes? Yes.
Yeah.
That is
big
such-
3 spikes.
That is such. I don't know. I love the Sonic CD look for him with the also like
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah, exactly.
the little mush. I call them mushroom gloves. The way they're drawn like that.
Oh yes, yeah.
Ah, damn it!
Yeah.
Wait, I thought I got no. Well, I gotta.
Oh, you didn't get 100 kills?
I guess not.
That's.
Well, I can salvage this. He hopes. If not, I gotta do a redemption. I gotta do a redemption stream.
Yeah, my next. Speaking of Sonic, yeah, I'm sure you.
Oh,
know
no.
this. I make like video essays now.
Mhm.
And the next one I'm making is about Sonic
Oh, no.
Heroes.
Really? I actually,
Yeah.
that's like my favorite. That you've said this on so many of your streams. It's not your favorite.
No.
Yeah, okay.
But it'll be interesting. It's not just gonna be me shitting on it. It's gonna be me like analyzing why I don't like it and like the story that revolves around me not liking it, rather than just me being like bad. It's like that's not interesting. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean, like I can see the bad of that game because I am an unapologetic Sonic fan.
yeah.
Like I've played garbage, and I hate to admit this, I've bought Sonic Forces more than once.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like the standards for Sonic are pretty low, so like people's perceptions on like quality Sonic is weird, right? Like is weird in general. Like not even saying that as like your favorite is bad thing. It's just like most Sonic games are kind of sloppy, so it's just kind of like how it is.
It is what it is.
Like I'm really afraid to play Sonic Forces because I have such a harsh opinion on Sonic. And unless Sonic's like really good, like I'm like, oh, or Sonic Frontiers. Did I say Forces? I'm like, I want to play Sonic Frontiers, but like I have an opinion where it's like if Sonic games aren't really good, I usually just don't have any patience for them. So I'm like, and people are like, oh, but Sonic Frontiers is really good. I'm like, I just don't know how much I trust that. Like, you know, maybe it's good, but how good? I don't know. We'll see. My opinion is weird, so we'll see.
Opinions are subjective.
Yeah. But yeah, Sonic Heroes is interesting. I'm going to talk a little bit about how I think the game holds up, because I did play it about a year ago, and I'm going to be capturing more footage for it, so I'm going to be playing it again.
Question, which version are you using? Because if you're going to play any version, I recommend the GameCube version, because that's the best version.
Yeah.
Do not pull an Aaron Hansen and play the PS2 version, and then complain how bad it is, because you played the PS2 version.
Yeah, the GameCube version is the one I grew up with, and that's the one I'll probably play for the footage.
You know, I have a fun...
Yeah, I just like... That game falls apart, in my opinion, at its level design. I think its level design's pretty sloppy and frustrating sometimes.
See,
I like playing it, I guess, but playing through it is more of a problem, I guess.
for me, my major complaint is level length. Like some of the stages are a little too long in the tooth. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
I'm such an old man with the way I speech.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it was funny because when I was a kid, I hated it. Like I bought it and I was so disappointed, and I was just expecting something completely different, and it just was super disappointing. And I thought that the saving grace of that game would be the other stories. Because, you know, in Sonic Adventure 1, if I didn't like one story, I would just play a different one. And they're basically different games, so I didn't have to worry too much.
Mm-hmm.
But nope, Sonic Heroes, it's the same game again with slightly different game.
Do you watch Some Call Me Johnny?
I have. Why?
He has a really good review on Sonic Heroes, in my opinion.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I should watch that.
Actually, Some Call Me Johnny is like... That's also another reason why I wanted to go to too many games. He's like... Not to say he's my inspiration, but like, you know, what's it called? My dad tells me because I'm Puerto Rican, like, you know, doing stuff that is on YouTube that's not meant for me. He's kind of a weird guy like that. Like
that's weird, yeah.
It's a very weird way to say. You know what I mean? And I found some
YouTube is only for white people.
Basically, that's what he said. He's like, "You're not a reviewer. You need to get a real job." And so I'm like, I could be a job one day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just gonna work at it. Yeah, Some Call Me Johnny's great. He's a great reviewer too for people who maybe, that sounds weird, but like he started from like bare bones stuff. You know, he was doing like camcorder shit and
you know the funny thing is I found him through video. This is gonna date me to all hell. Video responses on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. That's funny. That's a long time ago.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah, he's great. I met him once too. I met him at PAX. It was also funny. Another interaction where I just saw him like waiting in a queue for a panel or something, and I was like, just kind of passed him. I was like, hey, you're Some Call Me Johnny, right? And he was like, yeah. I was like, hey, I even mentioned to him, I was like, I made you fan art once. He's like, oh, I wish I had like a list of everyone I knew made me fan art. I was like, yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
you've done fan art? I have to see that.
It was a long time ago. He has I remember I made like a joke once because like my friends, it's like, his Twitter username is some call me John.
Yeah.
And like, and when I did fan art for him, he responded being like, oh, like, cause I guess my name on my thing was like Richie, had somewhere in my name. So they were like, he was like, oh, thanks, Richie, like in the reply. So I was like, I'm on a first name basis with John. I was like, yeah, some call him John, I call him John. Some call him Johnny, I call him John.
Some call him John, I call him Juan.
Yeah, like we're on a first name basis, we're friends. But yeah, I met him. He was obviously exhausted from the con, but it was cool. He's a nice guy.
No, I hear he always gives out energy. He has energy to him. I hate coffee, but I don't know. He sells me on it.
Yeah, he's cool. He's also really into Final Fantasy 14, which is cool. Now that I've like played that game, I've like watched some of his streams where he's playing it and everything. He loves his character, which is so cool. It's like really cool to see.
He's going forward and back and backwards and forward.
Yeah.
I didn't know that because of freaking memes.
Just gotta say.
Oh my god, I got 1 minute left to break this. Can I save this?
I was gonna mention Sonic. Oh yeah, Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I was gonna say when I played it, I was just so like I just spent money and I was so disappointed. Oh, is that his character?
Oh, Kia, I'm guessing you're a sub.
Oh, it is. That's some call me.
That's his lawful.
SCMJ. Shiana is the name of the emo. Like, yeah, it's him. That's cool.
Hey, that's the closest I'll ever get to some Call Me Johnny in my chat. No, I'm joking.
Get his Final Fantasy 14 character.
Oh wait, I did break all 4 hatches. I wasn't sure. Like, I was panicking. I was panicking because like, where's the 4th hatch? Where's the 4th hatch?
It's sad when you don't do it in time. They're just kind of like, fuck, we're screwed.
Let's go. And on to some Call Me Johnny thing, I showed my dad him, and he's like, huh, well, I'm wrong. I guess I was wrong, Mikey. Cyber? Yeah, my name's Mikey. It's the most obvious name. It's the most generic name in the world.
It's fine. Yeah. You should, I mean, if you're interested in reviews, if you ever want any advice or anything, I'll let you know. I can let you know my process too.
Oh, it's actually, believe it or not, I have old VHS tapes of reviews I used to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say I was an angry video game nerd, but I was I called myself the loud Spanish guy when I was like when I was 14.
Man, that would have taken off. You should have uploaded that stuff.
I think my mom actually destroyed some of those tapes. I think there's like one left when I did a review of Billy Hatcher.
Oh, that's too funny.
And I
used to. Did you ever watch all those other like AVGN parody guys?
What was his name? Irate Gamer,
and then the Game Dude. Did you ever see that guy?
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Wait, is he the one who's like the Nintendo shit cube?
Yeah, probably. That sounds like him. I think he talks about Billy. Is he talking about Billy Hatcher? Or God, there's like me and my friends quote him all the time. Oh, yo, I'm gonna definitely quote him in my video because there's a part where he goes like Sonic Heroes, more like Sonic Losers.
That is.
I'm like, I need to put that in my video somewhere.
That is some class, huh?
He's awesome.
By the way, this stage looks amazing on the 3DS.
Oh yes, yeah. Actually, he's not awesome. I've heard he's in jail, but he had made awesome content.
But
everyone dies in this stage. Every time the characters talk, they lose health. It's very strange.
I wish there was like a way to disrupt it.
Yeah. Shoot the rock. It's one of my favorite stages. I love this stage. It's such a cool idea. It's so intimidating as a kid. I was like, oh my god, I'm constantly losing health. How am I going to survive this?
I think, not to go back on Kid Icarus Uprising, but I feel like they kind of reference this stage a lot in that one when you're flying near the sun.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh my god, I gotta replay that game. I love that game so much.
Yeah, I'm digging out my 3DS. I'm digging out my 3DS after stream. Actually, I don't need to dig it out. It's like literally right in my gaveta. Sorry, I kind of go into Spanish randomly sometimes.
Oh, that's okay. I always like that. I was just gonna say I feel like I'm so spoiled by this 3DS emulation because you can like bump it up to like 4K really easily. I want to play that. I want to play that game in like 4K. I want to play that game in like high resolution, but I just have to figure out a way to play it on my PC.
My friend Tay uses I think you know who she is actually. You've done art for her, I believe.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
take
bad
two
at
action.
name names. Oh, yeah. Take. I thought you said Tay. Or
Yeah,
did they go by Tay?
yeah, that's her nickname.
Okay. Yeah, they go by Tay. Okay.
What's it called?
Yeah, I've done a lot of art for her. Yeah.
What's it called? What's it called? Not to say like I tend like people tend to like migrate towards me, but like I don't know why people tend to just get along with me easily. It's crazy.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but
Charm and enthusiasm is infectious.
but I'm from the hood. We rank ourselves based off of how much haters we have. I kid. Carlos, don't give me shit. What's it called?
Yeah, I've been told this. I've told similar things. People have been like, yeah, like it's like really easy to talk to you, or it's really easy to get along with you, and I'm like, that's nice. Like I don't try, but I think I think people maybe like you and me, possibly, probably just aren't like. One thing I think people really gravitate towards me is I'm very transparent. Like I talk, I don't really like speak differently depending on who I'm talking to. I very much like run my own course and like do it very, very blatantly and not subtly at all. And I think people like that possibly.
Also, I appreciate that, Kia. Thank you. What is business? Are you trying to say business? Also, by the way, I love this thing's name. It's called the bioweapon.
Yeah.
That's it. How did Andros make a whole lava monster?
Is this? Oh,
Baseness.
Oh, that's a new one. I haven't heard that before. You got plenty of baseness.
Cyber is going to need to be careful at Macbeth. Oh no, Macbeth is. Oh my god, I've never played the Macbeth section on the Switch. I don't. Well, let's see if I can.
Yeah, the sucky thing about the stage, basically, almost guaranteed will just deplete your party members' health by a ton. I keep saying party members, so you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. You still got that Final Fantasy 14 brain rot going on?
Yeah, I know. That's true. I've also just been playing a lot of RPGs recently. I think I'm just on a more RPG kick. I've been trying to play other games that I think I'm enjoying. I've been trying to play Pizza Tower recently.
Oh my god, Pizza Tower is such a fun game.
Yeah, I think it's really fun, but I am not gonna lie, I'm not really jiving with it for some reason. It's something about its progression just isn't hitting me. I think I was describing it to my friends where the game wants you to go really fast and go through the levels, but there is such an innate you have to find the secrets and get everything to get the most out of the game, because it's not really challenging and there isn't a lot of obstacles. So I mean, there are obstacles, but you just kind of run through them. It's almost like a roller coaster. So at the end of the level, I'm not super satisfied. It's not challenging or stressful. So I'm kind of just yeah, that was a cool little ride. Unless you're trying to get everything. But if you're trying to get everything, I'm not playing the game fast because I'm combing the levels, and the game feels like it's meant for me to be playing it fast. So I don't know. I'm having a weird relationship with this game right now.
Listen, I want to play Pizza Tower just because it reminds me of Wario Land. I mean, I think that is one of the major inspirations for that game.
It's true. Yeah, it does. Movement feels like Wario Land. It is. I went into the game thinking it was going to play level design wise be like Wario Land. It is not at all. I don't even know what the level design is like. It's all closer to a Sonic game almost, because it has secrets and stuff that are in the levels, and you can just bullet through that, or you can spend some time to find the secrets. So
doesn't Wario Land have secrets?
Kind of, but it's not as I don't know how to describe it.
I mean, a lot of games are just hard to describe in general.
Yeah, Pizza Tower is very, very, very based around its secrets. It's about getting its secrets and getting through the level as fast as possible. I guess it's not like Donkey Kong Country. I don't know. It's its own beast. It's good. It's really good. It's just I'm not feeling as satisfied as I thought I'd feel. It's not hitting me like Shovel Knight hit me when I played that game or something, But I was basically being advertised this game like it was going to be one of my favorites of all time. So anyway, that's my rant.
that's your TED Talk.
Yeah. Pizza Tower sucks. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, look, I have not got back to Pizza Tower since I streamed it, and I want, I've been having this weird thing where I feel because I've been focusing on myself as a streamer, I don't enjoy games as much anymore. It's I have to be entertaining. But then I realized, wait a minute, what the fuck am I talking about? I just take a day off from work and just catch up on my games.
Yeah, exactly. Just make your own schedule.
Exactly. All your dreams.
I do that sometimes. I have days. I actually purposely my Final Fantasy 14 subscription just ran out yesterday, and I basically got caught up in time just so I wouldn't have to worry about it this month, and I can just focus on like other things. It's like I just don't want to worry about that. I got work to do. I got cons to prep for, and I got other video games to play. So
the thing is, like, I always want to commission you more, but I always feel bad because like I've burned out art friends before, over commissioning them, and I'm like
cracks knuckles, like try me.
well, no, but I used to be.
Don't try me. Don't spend that much money on me. But it's like I'm pretty good at that. I feel like I have a good pacing for my art.
Yeah.
And I work fast, so I don't get burnt out super easily.
Oh, actually, yeah, Dante. Dante is actually another streamer friend of mine, and I've been like pointing him in your direction.
Yeah, well, like waves really like aggressively. Yeah, no, I basically just do this full time now, so like, yeah, anything helps. It really does help.
Actually, if anyone in chat wants to hit ! art, there is a link for PaperDawn in my, because some of your art's in my art wheel I have like on my stream.
Oh yeah, I did notice it before. Yeah.
And
There's a lot of cool art on that fan art thing. I didn't realize how much fan art you have of your character. That's really cute.
I have fan art, but I just like commissioning. I just love commissioning people.
Hell yeah.
What's it called? I think the first piece of quote-unquote fan art Craig did.
Oh, really?
And it wasn't even fan art. It was just like they were doing like an art challenge, and I was like, you know what? I really like this. It's still my Twitter icon. I mean, my Twitter icon. My Steam icon.
Cool. It's really cool to see the evolution. I feel really bad, and I should not feel bad about this. I'm very flattered when people do this, but people will give me their character and like to draw for a stream layout or something, and like, you know, my style's pretty specific. My style, I draw a very specific way, so I take a lot of liberties with characters. It's just the nature of the beast. And then like when I see their character be posted again, or I see another character sheet, it's very much based on my style and my character art, and it's like I feel like almost bad like changing their character, like, but they like it. They're like, oh well, that's like the direction I wanted to go with the character. But I'm like, but some other artists already designed your character for you, and like I feel bad that like mine is like taking like center stage.
I mean, honestly, I wanted to rebrand because the Sonic community just freaking pissed me off so much. I wanted to get away from them, so I chose another toxic community, the furry community. I'm kidding.
They're a little bit better. Yeah, that was actually nice when I saw that you had a new character or whatever. I was like, oh, it's not just like not a jest. I shouldn't say it like that. It's not Sonic OC anymore. It's like, you know, more stylized furry character.
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, there's nothing wrong with the Sonic OC, but you know.
Also, people keep telling me they want me on a body pillow. I'm like, like I appreciate it, but you guys are some horny fucks.
That's the internet. Hey, you did it. You got all the things. Now you just gotta survive.
And I did that all in conversation.
Oh no! It just kills it instantly. I can't remember how this works.
No, it's an instant kill, and it what's it called? Brings me to the hard route.
Yeah.
See, I have my moments. He says.
Hit the brakes.
Don't you just love that '90s explosion?
I love the sound effects in this game. I love this game.
It's so good. So good.
Perfect video game.
I never learned a train path. It's okay. I've played Macbeth on repeat so much I kind of know it by heart, even though I kind of got wrecked. My friend has a 3D printer, and I want to ask them if they can actually 3D print me a Landmaster so I can paint it.
Oh, that'd be cute. Yeah, that'd be awesome. The N64 one, you think, or like a higher poly?
No, the N64 one. It's just so charming. Also, things.
I love it. Yeah.
Also, polygon things just kind of print out better from the from a 3D printer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I've been meaning to. I have a bunch of there's a local like used Lego store that I go to pretty often, and they have a bunch of just like big bins. You can just look through a bunch of Lego and build whatever you want. Fill a bag for a certain amount of money. I have a bunch of store credit with them because I help them out sometimes, and they just give me store credit for it.
Nice.
So I'm like been thinking about just looking up like different Lego mocks and like making little like things. And I'm like, oh, I should really make like R-wing and a Landmaster. Like,
you know what?
That'd be like really cool.
You say that, I actually made a really good a really good R-wing out of Bionicle pieces.
Oh really? Oh my god, that sounds so cool. Oh, yeah, I really want to make a little R-wing, and like I would love it for it to be minifigure size, so I can actually put a character in it.
But let me get a quick stretch in because Area 6 is going to test my dexterity.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. If you do this, you're back in the hard path. Hell yeah.
Again, I have my moments, he says. Actually, is it me or is it? Did I take a shorter path now I think about it? I think I did. I skipped 3 stages. Oh, technically I'm missing 1 extra stage.
Yeah, it's 1 extra stage. I was gonna say I think it's the same amount, but no, yeah, you get 1 extra one in hard.
I mean, maybe this is the speedrun route then. Yeah, I'm a speedrunner. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that one.
Yeah, because you didn't go to Zona, so yeah.
No,
And you don't have the meteor and the yeah, because you have like a mini stage. That like one with the missiles is pretty like kind of like a mini stage.
this is the stage where you can put Corneria in debt. By the way, if you time your bomb drops.
It's
Wait,
also the stage that will kill your expert run.
Oh my god!
Insane on
Wing damage.
I love this stage though. Oh my god. It's such a fun idea that when you're going through the hard route, you're like sneaking up on Andros. So everyone's like, "Oh my god, like they're like breaking through the main line."
Battle stations, battle stations. Oh
it's
shit!
It's such a fun idea. It's like you have the jump on them. It's so satisfying.
Huh? Space mines. They're just mines in space. Ah, god damn it. I keep hitting the freaking D-pad. I mean, it's a bad habit to break out of.
Yeah.
I still say Sector X is my favorite stage just because of the warp gate. Okay, 20 blasters. I forgot who said that, and I just stole that joke. I'm Spanish. I can steal. That's fucked up. I can't play the stereotypes. Yeah, Falco, you got it, bud.
Just found a I'm surprising with a mouse and keyboard. I'm just looking up like guides to playing this.
I love that you can also. This is the only stage the Great Fox actually helps you with covering fire, and it adds to your score too. I gotta be careful because I think I can lose a teammate here if I don't get all missiles popped. Nope. Okay, Slippy just got hit. That's fine. That's messed up.
Man, so...
I got it! I'm only 1 fox! You think a prequel game would work since they keep rebooting it? Might as well go somewhere.
Yeah, I could see that. It'd be kind of a depressing ending.
I mean, yeah, because we all know how it ends.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Star Fox Zero kind of hints that he's still alive.
They all hint that, yeah. There's like spirit is still alive. God, that was so funny in the Star Fox Zero at the end. There's like a clip that I remember I always saw going around of like when he's like trust your instincts on like Fox, and it says like look at the gamepad. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It's like
James is oh my god, how did I never put Star Fox and Star Wars together?
Yeah.
By the way, I don't really charge shot a lot during this stage because of how crazy it is. It's just easier to mash.
Yeah.
At least that's my strategy.
I can see that.
James oh, apparently James McCloud is still alive as F-Zero research. I keep forgetting that's a thing. And I lost Falco, shit. And I lost Slippy. Shit!
We're all going down. That's okay, you don't need anyone for the finale.
It's true. What's it called? Plus, a lot of the bosses kind of you can tell their health based on how much damage you can provide to them.
Yeah.
Also, I think I got the medal.
Damn, I'm sorry, I'm looking up this stuff about the trackball thing.
No, you're good, you're good.
It'd be so weird to get it to work, but I really want to try it now. I just don't have anything that could be like, I'm like, oh, do I have anything that could like potentially use like a trackball? But I'm like, not really.
Have you ever played a Sonic the Arcade game?
No. Oh, yeah. That one uses a trackball. I think I know what you're talking. I haven't played it, but I've seen it. Yeah.
I always wanted to play it. What's it called? With the trackball, because I played it on an emulator. It doesn't hit right.
No, it does. That game would be great on a 3DS emulator.
You think, right? I don't know. Nintendo kind of. Nintendo be like Nintendo be Nintendo.
Yep.
What's it called? Hey, I kept Peppy alive. You know, that's something, right?
Pepe's here to...
I had you dislike the core? Wait, is that what it's called? I think it's called the core. It's a good boss.
Tough. It's tough though. It's definitely harder than most bosses who just like you do like a giant. Or is he the one with the laser that you have to like go to the corner?
Yep. You gotta hug walls.
Remember this guy doing a ton of damage too.
Yeah, you gotta do so much stuff just to like get its weak spot exposed.
Yeah.
Destroy the tentacles, the claws. You know what? I need to play Still Diver because I think Peppy is like a secret, not a secret character. He's like a side character in that game that you can talk to you and stuff.
What?
Peppy's in Still Diver on the 3DS. Or is that
oh my god, you're right.
Is it Still Diver or the free to play one I'm thinking of? I think they reused. Yes, no, they did reuse this boss in Star Fox Assault.
Yeah, I guess he's in Steel Diver Sub Wars.
Oh, okay, so it's not the original Steel Diver, not the initial release of Steel Divers.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I think I own the original Steel Diver for some reason.
I mean, I got it
for
for
like $1 or something.
You get it from the GameStop bargain bin.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I got it too from there too. What's it called? I mean, oh, can I get it in one cycle? Mash. Yes, I did. Oh yeah. I love the little attention to detail that hyper beam. I don't know what to call it. I just call it a hyper beam.
Yeah.
Or if you're a Zoids fan, a charged particle beam. What's it called? I feel like it overheats the core, and that's how you can destroy it by you know what I mean. Like you're overheating it.
That makes sense.
Okay, now for the hardest fight in the game, which is you know what the crazy thing is? I did not use one save state or the rewind feature at all during this. I gotta say I'm pretty proud of that.
Is there a rewind in the N64?
I thought there is. There is not. There's a suspend menu. Yep. You know what? Just to keep things moving, I am gonna do a save state.
Just in case, yeah.
Just in case.
Say your prayers, Andros.
Say your prayers, Andros.
Oh, and I start shooting.
Too cocky, Star Fox. Let's see how you handle our new
I won't let you brew that, Starfall. I wish I got that shirt.
Watch you brew that. That's good.
I have the pin. The one time, what's it called? What's that company called that does like the crazy shirts? Shark Robot?
Oh yeah.
I got their pins, for that when they came to Kineticon one year.
Oh really?
Yeah, Kineticon's kind of gone downhill over the years.
Oh yeah. I haven't been there in a while.
You're not missing much, honestly.
I'll take care of you.
I mean, if you go, hey, I'm down to chill.
I was gonna say, yeah, I haven't. It's a little far for me now, but I used to go all the time when I was like when I lived in Connecticut.
I started going in 2014, and I haven't stopped since because.
You're local though, right? You're pretty damn local for that.
I live in walking distance from that con. I just doxed my location.
Really?
It's fine. I'm moving anyway.
I used to go to that Bison Burger place that's right by there.
Oh, which one?
It's like a Bison Burger place that's like right next to the convention center.
Oh, I think it closed down actually.
Oh.
The pig? Is it like?
They specified a bison meat specifically, but I could see them going away for COVID stuff. Oh, this is gonna be so hard without party members.
It's fine. I tend to. That's not like a challenge. He says while dying. Oh my god, I remember this almost killed my Let's Play back in the day.
It's a nutty level.
They are. Yeah, I forgot they're kind of tanky here, aren't they?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, you have to. Best way is to get the laser upgrade, but it only shows up like after a while, I think.
Does it show up? Jesus Christ, they just crashing into me.
Oh, welcome here.
Yeah, that feels like my first attempt trying to go into a Smash tournament. That's fucked up.
Welcome here.
I mean, because I win by Bowser siding.
I'll take care of you.
What's it called? Hey. If a win's a win, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it works, it works. Why don't you complain?
Nah, people just like to complain. I'm one of them. I don't know. I just like to get my grievances out, even if it's like nothing particular.
Yeah, me too. It's healthy to complain, in my opinion. As somebody who complains for a living on YouTube now.
Well, I kind of don't die. Okay, I can't promise that, Carlos. Carlos, you jinxed me. Wait, this is why we made the save state, just to keep it moving.
Say your prayers, Android.
Alright. Hard. This is the hardest fight in the game.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's no contest.
Don't get too cocky, Starfox.
To be fair, though, the only reason why Peppy died because I was shooting him at first, because I thought, oh wait, did Starwolf spawned already?
Too bad Dad's not here to see ya fail. We'll make sure you never
I'm trying to remember, what was it? Did you ever see Dorkly Bits?
Star Wars.
Oh, not, or Dork, or is it College Humor?
Yeah, oh yeah. I used to watch.
They had a really funny Star Fox skit about like a just a random airplane pilot. You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah, flying, and they just apparently he accidentally. Shit! Oh, I probably should not talk while doing this. Oh, who's bonking me? Oh my God! Peppy actually took down Pigma.
Oh yeah.
It's Wolf. Wolf is the one who gives me the hardest time.
The party's just begun.
Yeah, they just gang up on you if you don't have your other guys.
You're not welcome here.
Whoop. God, I hate how much they crash into me. I know the AI helps. It's crazy. Who would have thunk it?
I didn't even know Peppy could hurt them. Genuinely, I thought it was only Falco that could do damage.
Well, I mean, now he's.
Yeah, he's
Now
doing
he-
work. He's doing work.
I mean, he is a seasoned pilot, so he has to. Jesus Christ! Get off of me! I'm sorry, I don't mean to yell.
That's funny. I sent my friend your stream, and he just messaged me saying like, I really like Cyber's PNGtuber, and I was like, thank you. He's like, I had a feeling.
Oh my God! Stop barrel rolling. Just take the shot.
But I'm better.
How's Peppy not down yet? Oh, I jinxed it. God, I hate that there's like no power ups. So you have to wait for
Take care of you.
this dude to drop something.
Yeah.
By the way, playing Star Fox Adventures, it's so charming to see how Rob 64 is all like decrepit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that was so funny. I forgot about that.
That's an aesthetic I like, the rusty robot look.
Yeah, like old man robot.
Oh, where did? Okay, gold ring. I was hoping I could save this for the next. I was hoping I could save this gold ring for when I get to Andros, but nope. I need the extension on the shields. God, again, when I get to command, that's gonna be such a long thing. I think I'm only gonna try and get 2 endings on Twitch, and then maybe I'll just stream the rest on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Yeah, command's not
It's-
fun in my opinion, but
Teach their own.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
For me,
It's definitely a different type of game, so.
how's it going?
I'll take care of you.
For me, I really like Command because that was the game I played. Are you streaming every Star Fox game? Yes, I'm streaming every Star Fox game available, or at least that I can. That I have available to me. So Wednesday, I'm streaming Star Fox Adventures.
There is a pretty good. If you're interested at all, there's a pretty good Star Fox ROM hack.
You know
Star
what?
Fox 1, I think.
Ooh,
Let's see.
what's it called? My friend's actually telling me to try to do Star Fox 1 with I forgot the ROM it's called. It basically makes it run at 60 frames per second.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, this is insane. I'm gonna read some of this. This is a ROM hack. It's called Star Fox EX.
EX?
Yep. Experience amazing power of Super Resolution. A brand new map with 17 new levels, new bosses, music, backgrounds, enemies, and more. 3 pages per game menu to customize your experience. Use the Super Nintendo mouse, the Super Scope, the NTT data pad, or the multi-tap for new ways to play. Up to 5-player multiplayer, AI-controlled teammates, and ships all controlled by 1 player. Wireframe mode, grid lines, palette changes.
Ooh,
Dang.
that's a lot.
Yeah. That was cool. I actually have never played this. Holy moly, there's a lot of levels.
Oh! Sorry.
That looks crazy.
I'm like right at the end, guys. Stop with the twacking.
One guy left.
Got it. Oh my god! Don't loot me! Don't loot me! We were just like we were just fighting for who's behind who.
Yeah, that's the game.
And it's Starwolf too, no less.
No way! I don't believe it!
Did it.
There you go. Finally.
That's a hard fight with just one guy. That's impressive.
Again, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Peppy took out Pigma. Well,
Yeah.
thematically, no, that makes sense for him to take out Pigma. Oh, good. I get to keep. I get to keep my shields. That's
Yeah,
wait, I
you have
don't.
11 lives. You're good. You should just hit a wall and restart full health.
Nah. Let's do this. Let's challenge this. Wait, is it which way? Which route is it to the health?
Oh, I never remember.
Oh,
I always get it all wrong. I always never get anything out of it.
damn it! An extra life. I don't need more lives. Oh, damn it!
Yeah, I didn't even know Star Fox 1 existed for most of my life. Oh, not most of my life. When I was a kid, I think I was like probably like 2009. Maybe I discovered Star Fox 1, 2008 when I was like first discovering like old games.
Did you ever have like a crazy emulator phase where you just like emulate a whole bunch of games?
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's a good
Like 2010, but I did that with my Wii. I was like emulate because I didn't really have I didn't have a great computer, but also like it was just hard. But I had my modded Wii in like 2010, and I emulated everything on that thing.
my friend Arax, what's it called? He does lots of like a Switch emulation. Like he
Oh yeah.
what's it called? He has a legally acquired Switch that does that kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like you can mod it and play like the games like from the files.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. If I somehow get my hands on a cheap Switch, I don't know when or how I will probably do that as well.
Don't out me, bro. I'm not outing you. I said you
No,
legally
it's good.
acquired.
We want to mod and like no.
And
You know what? If Nintendo's listening, like look at me, like I mod your systems. I hate you.
Come at me, bro. Oh shit.
I will gladly not pay for a Switch game ever again.
I mean, for me personally, I like owning games physically. That's just my thing.
No, I do too. I mean, like I will down the line, but like,
Probably should stock up on moms.
well, I was just gonna say, I just like couldn't. I would never be able to justify buying something like, or play. I guess buying is different than playing. It's like, yeah, I might buy. Like, if I was really into getting Tears of the Kingdom, I'm not. But if I was really into getting Tears of the Kingdom, I might buy it, but then play it on my PC still, because like it just runs better on my PC. Like the Switch just has a lot of problems. Have the brains to control Lylat. Hardest line ever.
This terrified me as a child.
Yeah, it was pretty freaky. My brother got to this one time, and I wasn't home, and he was describing it to me, and I literally just thought he was lying. Because we could never do the hard mode. And he was like, I finally did the hard mode. Andros is actually a giant brain, and his eyeballs shoot out, and I was like, yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, that sounds like straight up a lie, but then I got to it, I'm like, he was right all along.
Oh, one hit, I'm dead. Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah, I hate this boss. I don't hate it. It's cool, but it's just like it's hard.
The sound. This is such a good song. That why
Yeah,
does
it's
not
so
have
weird.
why does this not have a Smash remix?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is a cool final boss music.
God damn it!
Remix.
I jinxed it. I jinxed it.
Sucks funny.
Because Nintendo. Yeah. I mean, that's still messed up. What happened to that guy? How he's like in debt to Nintendo now, or something.
Yeah. Yep. Well, he was. Which one?
I forgot his name. It was an article I read in passing. I need to stop getting my information from Twitter.
Yeah. There's one guy who's in a lot of debt because he got sued by Nintendo, but he was trying to sell stuff. He was like selling his service, which I get, but yeah, there's been some sketchy stuff where people have companies have broken into people's houses just for modding the system like on their own accord. That's bullshit. Like you're allowed to do it. You're allowed to do whatever you want with your system. It's your system.
Yeah, you bought it. It's yours.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that's why I own. Again, that's why I own physical things because Never forget what happened to Scott Pilgrim. It's back now, but you know, still.
Exactly. There's a lot of games like that. I remember when I was trying to play the when I was making a video about all the like Snoopy games.
Uh-huh.
And I was trying to play one of the games that was on Xbox like Live Arcade. Completely gone. Vaporware. Can't get it anywhere.
That is
Couldn't
sad.
be. It wasn't emulated, and unless you have it installed on your 360 or you have a modded 360 where you can install the files yourself, it's just there's no archive of it, no proper archive of it. There's barely any videos of it. It's like that sucks.
That's
I was hoping to play that.
That's why I do what I do. I mean, like, again, if I can get my hands on a 3DS capture card, I want to stream Solo Torobo. That's like one of my favorite DS games.
Yeah, that game is friggin' expensive now.
You know what? Actually, I was tempted to sell it at Kineticon, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Kineticon, at Virtual Expo, and I decided not to. But the guy who I handed it to, he did not. He did not want to give it back to me.
Yeah, those guys are fucking scum sometimes.
They can be. What's it called? I mean, there are some people who are cool, and I do feel bad. I sometimes feel bad that I scam people. You know what I mean?
And no, I mean like, I doubt you scam people.
I know. It's just I don't like taking advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, those people are like cold-blooded like monsters sometimes. Like they will try to get the best deal out of you. Like they're just cold.
I did not know. I did not.
Video game resellers sometimes.
Oh yeah, I did
Not
not.
all of them, but you know.
Holy shit! Both my wings. Oh my god! I'm just doing a challenge run at this point.
Yeah, both your wings get taken away from it, but I think you can get them back during that next phase.
Oh. What's it called? Isn't it crazy that Nintendo keeps reusing this boss concept? Giant head, floating hands.
Yeah, right. The the 3DS capture card, they just don't make them any. Like, there's no company that makes them right now. So, but I guarantee eventually, because there is a way to do it yourself. Like, if you know your stuff, but it's hard. But I have a feeling somebody will make a service for it or make an easy kit for it or something. It's just a matter of time.
We have the technology.
Yeah, somebody can do it. It's just, you know, they need to mass produce PCBs and make, you know, figure out software to make for it. But, you know, because we can hack the 3DS, pretty much anything's possible.
Didn't they do an update recently that makes it impossible to hack the 3DS?
No, they tried. And that was, I know they did one. Yeah, they did update the 3DS, but no, they tried to circumvent it. I'm pretty sure the main 3DS hacking guy had an update like 40 seconds later. So,
get fucked, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nothing is impossible to crack. That is true.
Yeah, and even then, like, it's really easy just like not update your 3DS. Especially now, it's like there's no point to update your 3DS. They don't support it anymore. So, like, what are they fixing? This is the most blatant I think I've ever seen Nintendo just have an update that's like we're trying to get rid of people who are like modding our stuff. Usually they'll try to mask it. They'll be like, oh, we're also fixing bugs, but like there's nothing to fix anymore. Like you stop supporting it. Like what? This is so obvious why you're updating this right now.
I Rock Mario 64, Bongo Bongo. Yeah, that's another one I keep thinking of. Oh, Tiki Tong. Oh my god, when am I gonna stream freaking Donkey Kong Country? I don't like the original Donkey Kong Country. Is that sacrilegious to say?
No, it's definitely not ever. It's not my favorite platformer. It's fun. I think the first one's probably my favorite out of the three, but they're different types of platformers. Not my speed exactly.
Yeah,
it's
true.
hard too. The first one's so hard.
It's a fun subjective too.
Yeah.
I mean, I love I don't want to say I'm a graphics guy, but I really love how Donkey Kong Country Returns play, even with the waggle.
Oh yeah, that game's cool. I have played that one when it was new, but I never played Tropical Freeze.
All range mode, wingless. Very fitting. You know, as a kid, I always heard that as gridlock. What's it called? I've always had bad hearing, by the way, so the fact that I have redeems that basically damage it even more, it's just funny to me.
Yeah, I feel like I always misheard things in Star Fox. To be fair, the audio is really muffled and stuff in this game. Did you ever, when you remember that, like, thing that happened a few years ago where the big leak happened with all Nintendo's, like...
Oh, the Giga Leak?
Yeah, the Giga Leak.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Star Fox's, like high-quality versions of all the audio?
No, I did not.
Yeah, it's all, like, the studio versions of all the voice lines, so they're not, like, muffled, like N64 muffled. It is strange. It is like hearing this game in like HD or like getting the gunk out of your ear for the first time. Actually, I'll send you the video and you can check it out whenever. But
Please do so.
yeah, it's really fun.
Let's see, where's the brain? Oh yeah, wait. So is the brain? I forget. Does Andros' brain teleport randomly?
Yeah, if you get too close to him, he teleports.
Oh yeah, you gotta hit the lobe.
Yeah,
That's a fun character. From Freakazoid. Oh my god, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I was supposed to shoot the eyes out. I was trying to go for the back lobe.
Yeah, I think you shoot the eyes and then you shoot the middle part.
Huh? You know, I always treat that as you're supposed to get behind them.
You don't have to really get behind. You just gotta kind of shoot near it. But if you get too close, he grabs you. So.
It was little brain tentacles.
Yeah.
Again, Star Fox Adventures. That's gonna be a long one.
It's actually he doesn't have actually that much health. It's really strange because it's just hard to hit. So it's like if you can get like a full shot on, people get this in like one like pocket
cycle?
shot. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm just scared I'm gonna like U-turn into him.
He's right behind you. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
a good way to do it though, because I don't think you can. If you U-turn, you're above him most of the time. So.
But I have
somersault or whatever.
wing damage going on.
Be careful.
Oh, you warned me. And I still fall for it. Oh!
Yeah, turning around's tough. Do a somersault thing.
Oh my god, I did not. He's so big. I never thought of it that way.
Oh, you got this. You got this. You got this. You got this.
Tap tap tap
You
tap tap.
got this. It's easy.
Whoop,
Oh. So close. They're definitely close to dead though.
He's panicking.
Look how big his lump is.
It's just
Be careful.
giving him that splitted headache.
Yeah.
Oh! I panicked. I panicked!
Ah, that sucks. I never died in there before. That's scary. That's okay. You can try to keep your wings this time.
Yes.
That was really close though.
If I kept my wings, that would have. Oh, okay, I think it's okay. I think I'm gonna just hang. Oh my god!
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so. I think it is left. Left. But if
Come against me.
what's it called? I feel like what's it called? Do you ever just like hang out like in like recreated game worlds in VR chat?
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite things to do is find game towns and just walk around in them.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen? I don't even know. Do you have VR?
I don't have VR, but I want
okay.
to. Like, so I play off mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. There's a model. It only really works in VR, but there's somebody made a model. The fuck was that?
my
Shit out of me.
my finger slipped.
I thought he just like jump scared you. I was like, what the hell just happened? There's a model in VR chat. It really only works with VR, but it makes one of your hands an R-wing.
Really?
And like you can like press buttons on your controller to like lock on and stuff, and like you can make like enemies spawn, and you can like basically play a little thing of Star Fox using an avatar in VR chat with your headset.
No way.
It's crazy. It's a really neat avatar.
I really need to play VR chat. It was the game I played during the lockdown. It was kind of like my way of getting social interaction.
Yeah. I do it all the time. I actually just kind of like I'll have like phases where I get more into it than like sometimes get more into it than other times. But recently I've been talking with some new people, like a group of people, and they've been really cool. So I've just been like hanging out with them in VR chat sometimes. I love VR chat, I'm not gonna lie. It's like a perfect kind of game for me.
What's it called? I like going to like VR cons too. Like,
yeah, oh my god, yeah, those are always really cool. There's a really good furry convention hotel map, and it's so accurate. Like, you can literally like book a room and like set up a table and things. It's so cool.
Is it ever explained why Andros is a floating head with hands? I believe he did experiments on himself on Venom.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I like the way they word it, where like this is kind of just like a weird like projection of Andros, and then like he's just a brain. He's just like a brain in a room, but he's like projecting this to you. So when you beat this, you're actually seeing his true form, which is just like a brain. I think it's neat.
Again, the deepest lore.
Yeah.
So, Andros,
Again,
Apparently the first game has a ton of lore. It's like they simplified it for this game. That's an interesting thing about this game that not a lot of people talk about. It's the original Star Fox was made by an American team. And the story and everything was made by it. And then this game, they had nothing to do with. And Nintendo basically recreated that team's story and like made it their own spin on it, which is cool. I think that's neat. But
usually you hear Nintendo like refuses to take stuff from other people, like, cause
you'd think they would probably just like redo the entire thing, like nothing would be the same. But it's very, very, very close to the original Star Fox.
Well,
but yeah, I've heard the first game has a lot of lore, like a lot of really cool lore that this game, I'd say like just kind of discards, but just isn't as like in focus as the first games was.
Didn't that original team came back for Command?
Oh, did they actually? Didn't know that. Maybe. No, I think wasn't Dimps the people who made Command?
It was either Q Game. It was someone. It was someone.
It was one of those Nintendo like second parties. Yeah.
It's crazy when you really dig into the Star Fox lore. What's it called? There's a lot going on in that series.
It is. Yeah, it's cool.
Oh my god.
It's very well realized.
I am really threading the needle on this. What's it called? Q Games! That's who helped with Command. I like them. What's it called? Again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I like Command because that was the game I played a lot during foster care. So,
oh yeah.
What's it called? I beat that game so many times. No, not my wings! Not my wings!
Played it. I don't think. Do you immediately lose both your wings? You use one, yeah.
Okay.
I've played that game like once, but I remember being very frustrated when I got it because I was a stupid kid and never looked up anything, and I was like, "This is gonna be like Star Fox 64, but on DS." I'm like, "What the hell's going on with this?"
You didn't like you didn't like the touchscreen thing?
No. Again, I was a lefty, so it always felt a little like just awkward for me.
I would think
they have lefty controls, like they have it built in for it, but it just never felt right for some reason.
That's fair.
But there's a mod that adds D-pad controls to that game. I'd make it a lot more fun, maybe.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's tough.
This is indeed an annoying fight, but at least I know the route. It's left and left.
When he's behind you, I would honestly just speed up a bunch to try to get away from, like, just kind of make distance and then turn around. It's like a tedious way to do it, but it's probably the best way.
Fair enough. What's wrong with my voice there?
I think you take a right here instead of the bomb.
Oh, you think it's another laser?
I thought it was either the other laser. Oh god, I don't remember.
Well, alrighty, have fun. I'm heading off to stream it. But you have a good one, Eric. Thank you for swinging by. Oh wait, you're right.
Oh my god, that'll help so much.
Oh yes, hopefully I can two-cycle him. Again, for clarity's sake, let's just no. I almost loaded a save state.
That would have been funny.
It would have been.
Well, it would have just been the beginning of the stage, right?
No, it would have been the Starwolf fight.
Oh, really? You haven't made one since then? Oh, man.
Just walk away. You can put a
I think
stop to all this.
when your wings are
Just
gone, you lose
walk
your
away,
lasers, if I
and we
recall
will spare
correctly.
your life.
I lose what?
Just walk away.
Ooh, I lose what again? Sorry. Redeem was going off.
I think if you lose your wings, you lose your lasers, if I recall.
Yep.
So just be careful.
But I have the twin blaster, so it's good. It's double the damage.
Yeah, it's down faster.
Oh yeah, believe it or not, I actually bought a because I'm streaming it off original hardware. When I stream Star Fox Assault, I bought a turbo controller because there's one boss I cannot beat without mashing.
That's fair.
It's the Pigma fight.
I don't know, man. It's been a hot minute.
Wow, this is melting him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should say you might be able to beat the brain really easily if you get good shots on him.
Just stay away from the tentacles. Speaking of bad voice acting in games, did you? Okay, this is not bad voice acting.
Bad voice acting.
What am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking about? No.
Like, hold on.
Hold on. That's a cause. I need to rethink this friendship now.
Wait, what game were you gonna mention?
What's it called? Do you find like bad voice acting charming? Like I love House of the Dead 2's voice acting.
Oh yeah, that one's charming. There's a line, I think. There's like certain games, like I've been trying to play. Have you seen that game Trials of Mana?
Yes. That has voice acting.
It's like the remake of the Super Nintendo game. I've been trying to play that, and the dub in that is bad. It's like hard to listen to bad. It's not like charming bad. It's just like oh god, like what were they thinking? But I think like there's a threshold of like bad voice acting compared to that. I don't know. There's like some characters in Fire Emblem I cannot stand the English voice for them. It just sounds like they're trying too hard. It's just like hard to listen to.
That's fair.
But yeah, Resident Evil and stuff. Those are like funny, cheesy, like B movie bad.
What's it called? Like okay, that's one eye. Huh? You know, I never thought looping would actually help with.
Yeah,
Oh my.
these guys are pretty easy. Yeah, you can just like loop around them. You just gotta be careful with the laser thing here too.
Yeah, I'm just scared I'm gonna freaking like. Again, when you stream, like instead of doing a let's play, like you have the benefit of editing on your side.
Yeah, just be like, look how good I am. Like, just cut it.
Nothing else. What are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about? You're banned. Oh, you know what? There's actually a terrible streamer I'm trying to get in contact to about buying his 3DS capture card off of him. What's it called?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a terrible person, but like he needs money, so I'm thinking he'll sell it to me.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? Oh no!
If he's desperate enough, maybe he'll sell it to you for cheap.
I'm hoping. What's it called?
Yeah.
But I'm trying to like play to his like humanity, huh? Because you know he's from Connecticut and I'm from Connecticut. I'm trying to be like, hey, you know, go Yukon.
yeah, we're friends, right? Wait, what? Why? Who is he? Do I know him?
Have you heard of Darkside Phil?
Oh, is he from Connecticut?
He's from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Oh God.
Yes.
He would be.
One
Damn,
of the most
I did
annoying
not-
people on the internet.
Yeah, he's the worst. I did not know he was from Connecticut.
I used to follow.
He's got that New England like fucking like pettiness to him, honestly. So,
You can see it, right?
yeah.
Well, wait, Gia Prentice, are you from Connecticut too? Please don't let me U-turn into him. Oh, thank God! Thank God!
Yeah, see, that's a good example. Mega Man 8's kind of charming, but Mega Man Legends has pretty cheesy voice acting. But they're like, because you can tell there's like an attempt, but like sometimes they're just not. Like the attempt is like bad, it's just like lazy or stupid. It's yeah. Mega Man Legends voice acting is awesome. I love that game.
Oh, fuck me! I can still salvage. I can still salvage this. No, but I've heard of a lot of people who knew the
I
USB.
want to do a U-turn or something.
Oh,
Use the boost.
why'd I do that?
Just use the boost. Just use the boost.
Distance. God, he just beeline. Wait, does the bombs do anything to him? Wait. Just abuse the frame.
This might.
What?
Yeah.
Get.
Did you take damage there?
I don't know. But I think he just ripped my wing off.
Did he teleport? Oh no, he doesn't teleport.
Oh no. Oh God.
Might want to try to do a somersault thing again. That was. Oh, you did it.
That was.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the bombs. Well, not if you have any right now, anyway.
Oh. Ah, come on.
Aw.
All right.
Close.
Again, just to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Because it is
Save you some time.
It is midnight. Yeah, I don't want to keep you all too
No,
long.
you're good.
How's it going? But yeah, no. He has a 3DS capture card,
Shut up,
but
Connecticut.
I used to be a detractor. Like that was one of the first communities I was part of. You know, making fun of lolcows and stuff.
Oh boy, really?
Yeah. Then I kind of realized I don't want to be known as a negative person.
Yeah, that stuff's bad.
Yep.
I'm glad that Kiwi Farms is like gone now, though.
It took so many years.
I know.
It's gone though, so you know, hey, progress, right?
Yeah. And nobody wants to host it. Nobody wants to host the site. They've been trying to get hosts, but nobody wants to host it anymore.
Yet you hang out with me, Dante. You pulled out of the detractor community when I pulled out.
I was gonna say, trust me, it's probably not like as bad as people who are like fishing for lolcows. I was on, or there's like a reset Kiwi Farms thing, but it's not super popular anymore. But I was on there recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
They were pointing out embarrassing. I won't even say it. They were pointing out embarrassing transgender YouTubers.
Oh.
They were pointing out me, even though I'm not transgender. But they, assumed I was because of my character and avatar. So.
Weren't people like going crazy over your fish character?
Yeah, I get so many comments on my videos like that. It's just so stupid. It's just people being like
People thirst trapping over
just being
nothing.
transphobic, but they're a very long toothed way being transphobic. But like, it's funny to me because like I just keep it very vague. Like I'm not transgender. I don't identify as transgender, but like I just keep my gender very vague online because I don't want people to even make any I don't want people to have any reason to make comments like that. So it's funny when I do get comments, I'm just kind of like, dude, just like you're basically playing into like what like playing into exactly what I'm trying not to happen. Just like enjoy the video, like stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No.
I'm glad people are always on my side with that stuff. Like whenever I get a comment that people are like, "Why male voice girl avatar?" I'm like, people are like, "Shut up and watch the video."
Just enjoy the content, right?
Yeah, it's like it's why you're there. Like
What's it
it
called?
just shows how fucking sad you are if you actually care.
What's it called? Oh.
A voice should not define somebody's gender, and if it does, then you probably don't have a great idea of how gender identity works. But I get why people might assume I identify one way or another, but it shouldn't matter at the end of the day because it's content. Like, you know, you're there for the Lego video, the funny Lego video. So it's just funny how that's always like the first thing people need to ask or something. And it's just like weird.
I mean,
I have a real pet peeve with people who would treat me differently if they found out which gender I identify as, because I think that's so rude. Like, even if it's a positive thing, if like somebody found out I identify as trans and they tried to talk to me like more carefully because I was part of the trans community, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that in a million years. So,
for me, my views is I just treat people like people. We're all the same. We're all the same human race. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I can admit I've had some like bigotry thoughts, like I didn't understand things, but now as an adult I get things now. Like, hey, yeah,
exactly. You all come from someplace.
exactly. Also, I have an IRL trans sibling, and
Oh yeah.
I don't like them, but what's it called? I will still respect them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No, them being trans should have no bearing on whether you like them or not. That'd be so silly. That'd be transphobic.
God damn, loading. That's why I made the safe state. Sorry. But yes, no. What's it called? We are all people, and I want to treat people as people, even though I'm a fucking wolf on the internet.
That's good though. Even wolves can be people.
True.
Golden rule. Did you ever watch Class?
Class of
Or
3,000.
Actually, no, that wasn't about the golden rule. Is the like? Wait, no. Is the golden rule treat people the way you want to be treated? Yeah. There's a movie called Klaus. It's a Christmas movie. It's like an animated one that came out a few years ago, and it's like theming is about the golden rule. It's good.
Oh shit, he's beelining it towards me.
But yeah, the comments, it's just silly. It's just like every time, I get so many comments, even people who are like, not necessarily being like negative, they just like have to comment about it. Like, it just has to be like, people be like, awesome video, but really can't tell if you're a boy or a girl.
What does that have to do with anything, right?
Yeah, it's just like what difference would it make if I gave you an answer? I'm not going to give you an answer because I know what you're going to do if you get an answer is you're going to judge me. Why else would you want an answer? Like, there's really nothing you're going to do with that information beyond, like, make assumptions or something.
What the
That's why
hell?
you didn't lose health there. Wait, no, stop. You didn't lose health.
But I'm losing weight. What the? Wait, you can somersault out of that? What the hell is going on? What the hell is this? Did you?
Yeah, so, okay, what I think is happening, which is really strange. Also, you might want to somersault in, like, 2 seconds. Yep, now. Nice. I think what was happening is when you do a somersault, you're invincible. So if you get caught right at the end of that animation, you, what was I just gonna say? It'll, like, it keeps you invincible. Yeah, I think that's fine, Dante, but, like, in a YouTube circle, like, in the circumstance with my YouTube videos, I just think it's, like, none of somebody's business, and, like, understanding when it's none of your business is an important thing to know, I guess. So, not saying you specifically, I'm just saying, like, in that circumstance with the YouTube comments. That's why
There we go, finally!
You did it.
And I kept my wits
That is
this
a good
time.
strategy, though, that you survived that grab. Because I noticed that the first time, and I was like, you didn't get hurt. So when you got grabbed that time, I was like, you might not actually get hurt. That might just be, like, a strategy.
Did you not see how I was just, like, fucking U-turning constantly?
Yeah, it was like you were stuck in the U-turn animation. Or, like, you were stuck out of bounds, so it was constantly making you U-turn. I don't think you have to save step, but okay.
Just to be safe. Okay. Oh, flashbang.
Father?
Yeah, this is hard. You have to really stay on James's tail here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so cool though, and as a kid, I was like, "Oh my god, this is so badass!" Like, oh my.
I mean, I love the I love the Metroid escape sequences. That's like always my favorite.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh my god, the smoke is obscuring me.
Come so far, Fox.
Never give up.
Trust your instincts.
Hey, your friend says that all the time, James.
Oh wait, which way did he go?
Left, 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 left.
No!
Oh.
That's why I made a save state.
You had lives.
Oh no, I think it makes you go all the way back to the Andros fight.
No, it doesn't. Luckily, it does not. I've died here many times.
Really?
Yeah, because I'll always get here with like 2 HP, and I just die immediately. No, yeah, it just brings you like back to this part. Luckily, that'd be ridiculous if they made you.
Oh my god, I forgot I can
I guess
zoom
it
out.
makes sense.
That would be helpful.
It's kind of like Star Fox or Star Wars. There's like some blatant Star Wars references in what's it called, in Zero. Yeah, keep up with him because you're about to lose him.
Never give up.
He went right.
Trust your instincts.
Okay, right.
Keep boosting. I have no idea where he went.
I think you said left. Oh,
Aw.
that's the exit? No, it's not.
It's the exit, all right.
Exit of life. Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you have 8 lives. You're fine.
Follow me, Fox.
Yeah, just keep mashing boost. There's like no point not to be boosting at this part.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my thumb off the off the right stick.
Yeah, just use the X or whatever the button is.
This way, Fox.
This way, Fox. You should just lap him, just get in front of him, just be like, you're following me now.
Can you tell I don't have my driver's license? Yeah, I'm forklift certified. Explain that one to me.
Just drive a forklift around.
I
Drive
mean,
on the highway.
Shenmue is one of my biggest inspirations. Believe it or not, that's why I took up judo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I am a green belt.
That's cool. I don't know the levels.
And it's basically the second or third level, I believe.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Steve McQueen.
This was honestly a fun PaperDawn. This was such a fun time having you on here.
Hell yeah. It was fun being here.
Well, since the stream's about to end, where can people find you?
Twitter, most likely. You search PaperDawn, like basically on anything, I'll come up. So I have YouTube video, I got stream, I got Twitter, I got art, I got commissions, I got comic.
Oh, Platinum Dreams. You should be reading it. Why am I using the Crunchyroll thing for that? I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah, I was just gonna say I gotta update it more, but yeah. I appreciate you having me on. If you ever play, I'll probably watch you play Command, because I've never actually sat down and watched Star Fox Command, so I won't have much to say. So I'll probably just chill on the stream. But yeah.
Well, hey, if I may pull friends on for that, just to discuss while I'm bullshitting through it. If you want to come on, I'd love to have you on.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know. That would be cool.
And let's give you another shout out because I have some viewers. Also,
yeah.
And to those watching on YouTube, I do upload also PaperDawn. Cool, be uploading the stream to YouTube. I should have asked that in the beginning.
No, you're good. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah, those watching on YouTube's end, there will be a link in the comment. Actually, freaking go to any of my other streams. I'm pretty sure PaperDawn is in the.
Yeah. It's funny. I'll sometimes Google myself just to see if anyone's posted my video on other social media platforms or anything, and your videos always come up because you have me in your description.
I'm sorry. I try to give shout out. I try to give shout outs.
I'm glad you're crediting me. That's good.
Again, I try to give people proper credit.
No, that's good. The artists always appreciate that.
What's it called?
Tough life out here.
That it is. That's why I always try to befriend as many artists, and you can learn from people. That's what I like to say.
Yeah.
Speaking of giving credit, Craig, your art's on my stream. I don't think I ever gave you proper credit for that. I'm so sorry. Wait, are you in my art wheel, Craig? I thought I added you as at least your Twitter. Actually, let me also type that in too, so people can see your words, English.
Crag makes good art.
No, it's not. I gotta fix that. What's it called? That's okay. That's a-okay. It was just a challenge I was doing. I appreciate it though. That's still like the first piece of art I've ever seen of me. And a friend actually painted that. Painted that piece. It's right there. A friend painted that for me, and it's actually hanging on my wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Again, they saw it as a cool Steam icon.
Oh, wow.
Now let's see if I put Corneria in debt or not.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love the
That's such a funny idea.
So the next Star Fox game, starting Wednesday, is going to be Adventures. That's going to be fun.
Hell yeah.
Avengers. I said Avengers. Then Assault. I feel like Avengers is going to take up most of June, but that's why I'm streaming entirely on Twitch this month.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you go between YouTube and Twitch, you said?
Yep, Mondays and Wednesdays YouTube, Fridays and Saturdays on Twitch.
We are in your debt. I would be honored to
Oh wait, let me get out of the let me get out of the Orwing. What's wrong with me?
We prefer doing things our own
Oh, wrong one. I don't have my hotkey saved. I had them written down.
It's time for us to go now.
Oh yeah, this is another model you done for me.
Yeah.
I just love. I don't know. This game just holds such a place in my heart.
It does, yeah. This game's definitely one of my most, like, cherished video games. Is Star Fox 64. It's like, we'll go till the day I die. This game will be, like, one of my favorites.
Well, I tell the joke that, like, the two games I would play on my deathbed would either be Cave Story or Star Fox.
Wow, you sound like me. That's probably my two of my favorites as well, so.
How's it going?
Star Fox would definitely be like a blissful, like, in deathbed game. That genuinely, as morbid as that is, it'd be like, man, that would be like a real. It put me at ease.
They're sending you to hospice.
Yeah. Just give me a 3DS. Like,
tell my grandkids go into the trunk. It's there.
before I die.
No, but seriously, Star Fox is such an amazing series.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings on the game's qualities, but it is a really cool, like, idea, and, like, the characters are really great, and the world is, like, amazing. It feels weird that I don't really enjoy Star Fox beyond Star Fox 64, but, like, at least, like, I don't love the games. They're okay. Let me see. Oh yeah. I don't have anyone I'm following. Let's see. I don't. I really don't have anyone in my circle. So, whoever.
The lords of hell are coming to devour.
Oh yeah. No, that's good. Yeah, better than I usually do. Not that money. Good luck. Oh yeah.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Andross has declared war.
Oh. See you, friends.